Yay. What's good, everybody? What's going down? Back with another Friday, bro. I can tell you I had to bring myself to this, boy. Life be lifing. Promise you, bro. Man, I gotta get at some of y'all today. I do. I ain't gonna stunt. Hope my mic loud enough. I don't know. Some people say a lot of stuff came through. People tell me today, but one of them, my mic isn't loud. Everybody else is louder than me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that worked, but it is what it is. Um, what else I want to get out the way? Come to find out, the delay is StreamYard. I'm gonna find a different platform to stream on. That's something with StreamYard. So I can't fix that, even though I have been struggling and struggling and struggling. And I found out every which way. I even came across a guy who do audio in a studio. We came to the conclusion it's StreamYard. So I thank the people who are riding with me despite the mishap. I know it's bothering some of y'all. Some people say it's like watching a Chinese flick, old karate flick, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is for the moment. Yeah, man, I'm listening time go past so I don't get clapped. Because I definitely got some shit to say. Then I'm gonna put the link in there. There's also some fights on too. I meant to pull that up on the zone. And I wanted Carrillo win that fight. I don't know. I probably missed it. So let's get it. There we go. This it right here, yeah. Pagan versus Rhodes. All right, I'm gonna let that load up. Join that live. Bring me back up. Where the fuck my video go? Oh, there it is. There we go. All right, we on here. Is this the main event? If anybody watching, I don't know. But while I'm watching this, I will be going in for a bit. Bear with me on this. Today I got a lot of interesting stuff. I guess shout out to YouTube is circulating my videos. Damn, she fine. Man, y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, this is the main event. But anyway, I'm gonna say this. Cool, calm, collective. It's possible. A bunch of y'all cats out there soft. 100% soft, bruh. A lot of y'all don't even know the meaning of constructive criticism or any of that, right? Or just having an opinion. And the main thing y'all understand that I run my shit as a show. This is a show, not a shit show, not a live. This is the Judges Table podcast. For my people that's watching me over there on GMT, that's GMT podcast. They already know how I get down. So what you get over here is sports and some other topics in between. You understand? But this right here, y'all gotta get this shit together. A lot of y'all out here claiming to be fans. Y'all not even fans, y'all stands. Y'all not casuals. Y'all just want something to bitch about. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to use y'all jaws for something else other than sucking dick. I'm being real with you. A lot of y'all fans out there that's out there with stands want to follow a boxer. And then when that boxer get compared to somebody else, y'all will act like some hoes. Stop that shit, bro. Stop it. I ain't for it. None of that shit. This whole shit because Javante tweeted, y'all won't hit me up on that shit. Let me tell you something. And I give my fucking opinion. Bro, he got a fight coming up. He kicking up dust. Where the hell he gonna do it? The man barely tweets as is, bro. You know what I'm saying? And to compare him to Better Be, he said Better Be ain't no Hall of Famer. Bro, stop playing. Stop playing, bro. Right? I ain't saying dude the shit. I ain't saying Better Be the shit, but goddamn it, tell me is Tank a Hall of Famer. So when I read that tweet, I'm like, ain't that the pot calling the kettle black? Like, stop playing me with this shit, bro. Yes, I know Latino, what is it called, coming up in Saudi Arabia. Oh, why Canelo ain't on there? He the greatest ever. And then I say my opinion. I said, well, the best Mexican owner ever is on there. That's Oscar De La Hoya. Oh, you ain't shit. How? What the fuck you mean? Julio Cesar Chavez? Yeah, he one of the greats, but no, he's not. Not better than me, bro. He's not. I can tell you, I know my shit, bro. Go down y'all list, bro. Go look at Julio Cesar Chavez when he got the 60, when he got the 70 fights, when he got the when he got there and look what he was fighting, bro. Like, come on, bro. If you gonna ride with your boy, ride with your boy. But come on, man. If y'all gonna come over to patronize me, y'all can eat a dick and go on somewhere, bro. I'm being real with it now. I can't but be 100% with it. It's getting a little out of hand. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I try to run it as a show, try to be entertaining and shit like this. And I don't want to be one of these channels where it sounds like I'm always griping at a motherfucker or going at a motherfucker. That ain't it. My opinion is my opinion. I have the link for a reason. State your piece. But to sit here and say, try to argue me down about a tank is hard, man, no. He's young. He's still going. Do I think he can go to 140? Yup. Do I think he may have to go to 140? I can't just say that. That's up to that man. But I would like to see him go to that because right now the only viable competition at his weight class that we really want to see is Shakur. I recall when everybody was still in his weight class, wasn't nobody even thinking about Shakur. Now, we ain't worried about Shakur. We want to see him and Devin Haney, and all this shit. Now, he gone. Now you want to see Shakur. After Shakur, tell me what the fuck is next. Matter of fact, before Shakur, tell me what you done seen to him done. What has he done that make you say Hall of Fame, nigga? And don't bring no motherfucking money to the table because what he eat don't make me shit. It certainly don't do for you neither. If you got come to me talking about him and Ryan did this number of pay-per-views, what other pay-per-view he done that with? None. Come on, bro. Like, stop playing, bro. Like, so y'all can't be on that shit with me, bro. How you gonna stop playing, bro? Y'all got to come better than that shit. And y'all won't be on this money trip and all this shit. Man, I really don't care about that whole court case shit. I really don't give a fuck about none of that. Until that man say he want to get his get back or get back in that ring, that's the next time I want to fucking talk about goddamn Devin Haney. I can give a fuck what Bill's saying. I can give a fuck what Devin saying. They parading all around this damn case. I could give a fuck. And that's the only reason y'all talking about it. But I can't stand when people bring shit up and then people start critiquing it and then motherfuckers get mad about it. Fuck that. I'm being dead fucking serious, man. I ain't trying to kick up no dust. I'm just sick of this shit. Motherfuckers hitting my DMs telling me, oh, man, how you saying he wrong? I can give a fuck who wrong or right in that motherfucker. Both of them wrong. They should have took the money for the pounds. This motherfucker wrong fucking doping. Simple as that. Open, close, fucking shut. But is the motherfucker getting there and get his get back or not? If not, let's hear who Devin fight next. I don't want to hear shit about people complaining, Lamont Roach. So the fuck what? Lamont Roach got a chance like any other man with two hands. Simple and motherfucking plain, bro. Simple and plain. He might be 130, he got shot. Do I think he gonna win? That remains to be fucking seen. That's Tank. Tank got fucking power. But in the motherfucking day, though, nah, what has Tank done? Like, I'm not understanding this. Just be a fan of that man, bro. I'm sorry. He's here, but he ain't here. He's still working his career. Canelo, is he the greatest ever yet? No, his career is still going. I don't know where the fuck he gonna land on my list. But goddamn, don't ask me a fucking question and act like a goddamn kid because you don't like the fucking answer. If you know it all, don't fucking ask me. I get sick of that shit, bro. Like, y'all don't understand. Like I say, this is a show, bro. I don't be trying to be Mr. Know-It-All up here and none of that shit just because of that, because I want it to be fucking entertaining. Like the homie DJ say, I want to be a cool spot where if people want to learn about boxing and be entertaining, be funny, you know what I'm saying? We can have our arguments and get passionate and all that shit over here. But y'all, boy, I don't care for you motherfuckers. Now I see where Punch be come from. I don't care for you motherfuckers, bro. Y'all ain't casuals, bro. Y'all stands, bro. Y'all walk on y'all knees, if you get what I'm saying. Straight up. Y'all, these streets right here ain't for y'all. That's why they made sidewalks, homie. Y'all sidewalk motherfuckers. Keep y'all ass on the fucking sidewalk because the streets ain't for you. Simple as that. Simple as that, bro. I ain't going on no more. But the shit that's going on today, it ain't even reading no boxing news, but shit, I like to discuss boxing, period, about any fuck subject. But that shit burns me, bro. And it ain't the youngsters, bro. I expect that shit out of my 18, 25, shit like that. It's grown ass fucking. Man, don't call me on Instagram. No motherfucking mo trying to talk to me that dumb shit, especially if you ain't wanting to get up here. And you better know your shit. Because I'm finna start chewing motherfuckers out. Straight up. Straight up. So I'm just letting you know ahead of time. You come on this motherfucker, and I call you out in your shit, you better know your shit. Don't be, because y'all, you know, in other people's pockets like it ain't nothing. Fuck pockets. Shit, let's get it going, though, man. Sorry about that, man. Let me dress this motherfucker up, bro. Let me see what's on the ticker today. That's all y'all news down, you know. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. You know what I'm talking about. If you care about the channel, man, hit that super chat. Like I said, man, you could donate with this shit down here at the bottom, all that, man. Damn, I thought I already had the link in there, man. Let me get this link up in here, bro. What's good, everybody? Damn, everybody I talked about. Mark, Punch, what's good, man? DJ, what's happening? What's good? The usual crew. But yeah, we in this thing, man. Salute to everybody done walked up in here, man. If y'all don't mind, hit that like button, bro. It go a long fucking way, bro. It go a long way. And if you want to get in the chat, man, it's subscribers only for a reason, because I expected the trolls to come through. If you want to be part of the gang, just hit subscribe, bro. You feel free to go run the chat up. You understand me? Salute to everybody over there on Boxing GMT, over there on X. Salute to y'all, man. For riding with your boy too as well. Hit follow. If you over there on X, man, please share the damn stream. You know what I'm saying? So we can get with it, bro. God damn, that boy took a nice straight down the pipe. But the link is in the chat. I'm finna pin it to the top to make sure it don't disappear. You see. All right, man. Like I said, we do got Tim Zoo tomorrow. We got Tim Zoo against Bakram. I'm gonna say his first name. I might have to get DJ to say that other name, man. We're gonna say Bakram. Tim Zoo versus Bakram tomorrow. We're gonna see how that play out. Possibly get a Tim Zoo, Bud. I'm dying to see which way Bud go, man. I hope he ain't painted himself into a corner where he ain't gonna be able to get out. And I'm waiting to hear something. I just got a feeling that Jamel gonna come out the woodworks with some shit, bro. I don't know. I just got this feeling, bro. Jamal, he just barely missed that overhand. Rose up, barely missed that overhand. Right now they got boxing over here on the zone. The Salida card. Got some Lou DeBella fighters on here. Rose got Pagan in the corner. Talking about painting somebody in the corner. He got him stuck in that motherfucker. Man, I got to put the muzzle back on. Y'all got me cursing and everything else. You hear me? That I ain't trying to do, bro. No, I thought they was saying something. But yeah, nah, DJ, you right, bro. Hey, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that, bro. Real talk. I appreciate that. But yeah, man. Like I said, it's kind of like an open discussion night. Tim Zoo, I'm be honest with you, man. Bakram hit hard, bro, but I want to know, do y'all think it's like added pressure? Ooh, shit. Pagan is working Rose, bro. Pagan came back with a nice right of his own. Man, they banging. Okay. Salute to DJ. What's going on, baby? Oh.
I thought long and hard about taking the link today after you been on a tear, Slick, but sometimes
man,
you've
my
actually
bad.
just got to lay down the... No, look, I think that part of it needs to be this. You need to actually come into a conversation and understanding the difference between an opinion and an argument. You're allowed to have an opinion, and part of that means that it's not going to be the same as other people's. And I think just respecting that is the first point. You're not allowed to actually throw your toys out of the cot and throw a tantrum and start getting bloody um, abusive and all those sorts of things. Look, the other simple part about it is if you hear an opinion that you don't like, stop listening to that opinion and go somewhere else. It's not that hard.
Right.
And people get comfortable sitting behind no camera, no identity, made up screen names, and all those sorts of things, and think that they can just throw trash out there. And I would just question to those people, well, what sort of integrity do you actually have? So come here, have your opinion, but don't throw your toys out of the cot if it's something that you don't actually like, because you've
Right.
got two options. You can either accept that someone and everyone else around the world is going to have a different view, a different value, a different opinion to you, and that's okay. If they hear yours, you should hear theirs.
Yeah.
Otherwise, take your toys and fuck off.
Facts.
Like
That's
we
what I'm saying.
just
I go ahead. Oh, my bad.
so look, that's just in a little bit of support to you. And look, I'll reiterate. You called me out a little bit before, and I'll just say, look, part of the reason that I came here initially, and through the judges table connections that you've got, whether it be through Punch, 913, RC, Heavy Bag, Mark, all of those regulars, is you actually can't learn anything in life if you're not willing to actually hear other people's opinions and experiences and knowledge. Because if you're going to wake up every day and think you know it all, you're
Mm-hmm.
going to restrict yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and you're probably going to do yourself a disservice. So
This is
that's
a fact.
that's that bit. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know
Yep.
what to actually make of this fight tomorrow, Slick. When we get back onto boxing, look, there's enough evidence to suggest that Tim Zoo could come out and make a statement, but then my short term memory says that when I have a look at people like Madrimov, Boachuk, the people that come before them from those areas,
Mm-hmm.
Loma, Usyk, even Janovic, you know, they potentially can be no joke. And the bit that's sliding under the radar a little bit for me is the Ramadan that Murtazaliev went through. So that's a diet restriction and all those sorts of things. So when he fought Calcay, there's no way he could have been at his best. You
Mm-hmm.
know, losing weight, having restrictions on eating, and a few other religious things that I don't. I'm not an expert on it, so I don't want to overspeak and be disrespectful there. But it wouldn't have been the perfect lead into a fight.
Mm-hmm.
So I still come back to Madrimov and Bolchak, and I was thinking the same things. Who have they fought? What have they done? And they showed an absolute amazing account for themselves. I mean, Bolchak just beat the shit out of Mendoza
Right.
um, beforehand. Um, some people could argue that he beat Virgil. And then you got Madrimov that we saw for the first time against probably one of, if not the pound for pound in Terence Crawford.
Yep.
And he didn't get blasted out of there and completely disrespected. So what are we going to get out of Murtazaliev? We
That's what
don't
I'm.
really know.
Don't know. Don't know. But he looked lean. He looked ready too. And then I
Well,
like it.
he actually come in lighter than Tim to today's weigh off.
Yeah, by two
What
pounds,
time
wasn't it?
will they need to
3 pounds.
weigh in
2 pounds.
tomorrow?
I
Like,
don't know.
what's the is
They
it
put.
2
They,
hours before the fight, 4 hours? Do you
I don't know the IBF. I don't know how they do this. I don't know how they do their weigh in the day of. I just know WO they make sure you getting weighed in. You know what I'm saying? That morning. So I'm not sure, and this is on a PBC card, so I have no idea on that.
What are you
But
suggesting, Slick?
I, they kind of make their own rules over there. They kind of make their own rules over there, bro. It's like people like that was part of the shit too, man, about the drug testing shit I was talking about earlier. And I'm like, bro, they don't drug test that fucking PBC. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. That's not speculation. You know what I mean? So them guys not used to being drug tested and all that. Man, I was like, bro, it gotta be in the contract. If it's not in the contract, motherfucker don't give a fuck. You don't go through the doctor and all of that shit for where you fight, and all doctors don't test for the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Nor do they
Yeah, but
do the same physical. It depends where you fighting. It's like it's crazy, but I don't want to get on them though. But let me ask you this: do you think Tim got any added pressure on him now that his dad done popped up?
I don't think it's his dad being there. I actually think it's what if. It's what if he loses this? Like, let's be fair. As much as one of your regulars hates or isn't a huge fan of Al Heyman,
Uh,
somehow, somewhere, they've done the right thing by Tim and got him another title shot straight after a loss.
uh,
Now, do we agree with that in concept? You can draw all sorts of comparisons. Um, Fondora got a title shot after he got a loss from Mendoza. You can go through all that, but the reality is that he's not being completely disrespected with the opportunities that he's been given. Now, if he does actually lose this, I think it's a long, long, long climb back up into the top. Wherever you've
mm,
got him, top 5, top 3 of the
mm-hmm,
154 division. It'd be different if it wasn't as strong compared to some of the. But I I see it two ways. Either he's carrying a little bit of extra pressure subconsciously after the Fondora loss, but I don't think he's got anything to actually be ashamed of there.
right,
Whether it's the referee, the doctor, or the corner, I mean, you can speculate, but that was back in March.
right.
We're now almost in November, and his old man took a couple of losses and had to find a way to recover from that and have a Hall of Fame career. So if Tim's called him up and said, look, how did you deal with it? What was some of your mentality? And he's better for it. I mean, it goes both ways. Either he's a
Mm-hmm,
little bit nervous and he's worried about the card and the statement, or he's
mm-hmm.
no longer nervous and he just comes out freewheeling.
I was just wondering because they said they didn't even know he was showing up. He just popped up. That's
Who's
what
that?
was uh uh Costa Zoo.
No, they knew he was coming because Nikita paid for the tickets.
Maybe they surprised. You think they surprised him? Because he
He was
said that
supposed to
I
come
was
later on
watching.
in the day, but he arrived a little bit earlier.
Yeah, because I
So
was I was watching. He was saying that he walked behind him, and like he grabbed his boys like by the shoulder or something, and he was like, "Dad, like what the fuck?"
yeah,
Like you
look,
know what I'm
they
saying?
knew he was coming. They knew, like, well before he turned up. They knew he was coming. It was well advertised. I like that he's actually given his time in a few interviews. He's
Yeah, me too.
actually he's actually a very considered and softly spoken guy.
Hmm.
Like if you see him trying to pick his words wisely and those sorts of things, whose avatar's that?
Right. That's Punch. What it do,
Oh,
Punch?
What's
he's
going
hiding
on?
from
How
Mark.
y'all doing?
Man,
He's had to
I'm doing. I'm
he's had to
doing, man.
change his avatar because him and Mark have been going at it for the last hour.
Oh, okay. That look like one of them anime characters my daughter be watching.
No, that's a raccoon. That's what you look
Is that
like
a
when there's a
raccoon?
raccoon in your lounge room and you've got to run.
Hell no. But yeah, no, I like the way he's picking his words. I watched all his interviews, man, because you don't get you only seen him often. And he was like, they was asking, what would you have done if you was there with the Fondora fight? He was like, was glad I wasn't there. He, and you know what I'm saying? I felt him on that, like to see your son bleed like that.
There is some video footage of him when he did actually attend, and he was marching up and down outside of the ring, outside of the ropes, yelling instructions and all sorts of things, and it was just too hectic. It was distracting Tim. I think he still won that fight, but he just, out of that, he just said, nah, well, hang on a minute. So there's a bit of passion in amongst that, because Nikita and Tim aren't allowed to actually spar either, because they just get too far into it and end up just hurting each other.
Oh, damn. Well, boys gonna be boys, man. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with friendly. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing better than that.
Well, I'm gonna say this, man. Muratalev don't look like he gonna be a joke, man. Dude looks like he's the real deal. And L Slick and DJ, did y'all hear that Charlo ducked him for years? Muratalev.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we all knew he was supposed to fight him before. He was supposed to fight him.
Yeah.
That was
February,
that was after Castano, wasn't it?
Yeah, now I'm sitting here watching
in between the two. It was in between after Charlo lost to Castano.
Yeah.
He was mandated. Murtazaliev was mandated, and then Charlo and the rematch was for the unification, which trumped that as well. So, Charlo, you could argue, dodged a few people, but let's go compare bank accounts. I mean, bottom line, his bank account to at least mine, I won't speak for you and Punch, it's probably much healthier. So sometimes you've actually got to put your financial future in front of public perception.
True. Sometimes a payday you can't pass up. Rob said the IBF, salutes to Rob, man. He said the IBF same day weigh-in rule is anytime before noon. So that's when they'll weigh in. Anytime before noon. I know WO, I think they go all the way to 6 o'clock or something like that in the evening. Hey, these cats banging on the zone. I ain't gonna stunt, bro.
But the WBO doesn't have a mandated rehydration clause like the IBF. So are you just talking when there is a rehydration clause? I'm just a little bit confused there, Slick, in that.
Whoa.
And
which sanctioning body?
Well, the IBF has got the 10-pound limit rehydration clause for all title fights. I wasn't aware, and this is a question more than a statement, I wasn't aware that the WBO had the same when it comes to same-day weigh-ins.
No, because remember they were supposed to be implementing that, what is it, 11 to 12 pounds or something like that? Pull it up. Remember they were supposed to do it? They were supposed to do it for Tank last fight, and they everybody was like, "Oh, Tank put a rehydration clause in or whatever."
Yeah,
then,
so that's
and then they pulled it away. Remember?
So was that a contractual negotiation between both parties, or was that a WBO
that was the WO.
mandate?
That was the WO. They was mandating it, and then everybody started complaining about it because they tried to put it on that fight, and it was putting bad publicity on that fight, and then they pulled it away, said they weren't gonna do it on that one. They was gonna start the next whatever the next one. But let me see. What was that? The WA? That might be WA. I did a WA.
Okay, I was going to say that must be relatively new. Because
Rob said, my bad, I got mixed up. Rob just said it right when I click Google. That's the WA. I got them mixed up. No, it's WA. Rob, right? I got mixed up.
Sorry for cutting you off, Punch. Keep going with what you were saying.
Punch, where you go, bro?
He's on the kitchen table because he's got raccoons running through his house.
For real? Are y'all serious about that shit?
Yeah, it was in the group chat. He had a raccoon in there that squared him up.
Oh, hell no. And shoot his ass. Raccoons out here in the Midwest are not friendly. Now, you go to the West Coast like California, raccoons are friendly. They're like domesticated in California. They do tricks and shit for food and stuff. Here, raccoons are deadly. They will fuck you up.
Deadly? What are they, like 15 pounds? What are they going to do? At worst, they're going to bite you. Bite the fucker back.
Fuck that shit. That motherfucker got them claws, boy. That motherfucker will fuck you up. Especially you catch the mama one with the babies behind it. Oh, she gonna fuck you up. Shit.
Stop it. You're a grown men, and a raccoon's putting the wind up you.
Y'all raccoons must be little or some shit, bro.
We
These
don't have
motherfuckers
raccoons.
Y'all don't?
No, we've got possums the size of raccoons, but
yeah, we got possums. I ain't scared of no fucking possum. But them raccoons is big, bro. They big here. I swear to God, they big. Like, they different, too. Like,
I'm telling you, get a fry pan. Before you go running for bullets and bits and pieces, get a fry pan, get a shovel, get whatever you need, protect your family, and just give it a proper massage. It'll change its attitude.
That's why they got guns for, bro. Fucking raccoons, boy, they'll get your ass. They not scared of humans, bro. Like, they be at your trash, and they look like, bring your ass over if you want to. They be dead serious. Real true story. It was in California, San Bernardino. I forget the park, but we were sitting at the park. And a raccoon, this is broad daylight, and a raccoon walked over to me, and I was eating, and he stood up and put his hand out. And the lady that was sitting next to me was like, he just wants some of your food. Give him some of your food. This motherfucker took a piece of my sandwich and started eating it like it was a circus trick to me. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen no shit like that.
But there is some raccoons that have got the rabid or rabies genes in them over there. Is that
the
right?
ones we got. Them motherfuckers go crazy, bro. Hell yeah. Punch, you there?
Yeah, there's now, like, you could take out the other version, bro. I don't know what was going on. No, what I was saying was like man, I was walking to the crib and I heard a hiss, bro. Looked over, seen a tail, motherfucker darted in the crib, grabbed the strap.
Yeah,
running back out. It's gone, bro.
Raccoons crazy here. Man, them motherfuckers crazy, bro.
Yeah, man, I didn't even look to see how big it was. I just seen the tail. The tail was big enough. Raccoon. I'm out.
The only place raccoons are nice is California. That's it. That's it, bro.
Is that because they're getting high on legalized weed?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, but they nice over there, bro.
They don't be hissing and shit out there, bro.
Hell no, and people got them for pets and shit.
They be mean as shit, bro.
Real domesticated, bro. They like really domesticated. Here,
they're stoners.
No. They will fuck you up. Them long ass claws, and they will, man, that shit crazy.
I'm fucking with that, bro.
And they big as fuck. And like I said, don't get the mama. The mama be having them 2 babies following her. She gonna fuck you up. You come. I'm talking about jump off that ground so quick and beat you up.
Have a look what Mark said. Like, that's a fair point. I'm telling you, if I'm a raccoon,
go to war
I'm not walking
at the drop of a hat, but scared shitless of raccoons. Hey, man,
I am not walking.
Let me tell you
not
something.
Walking as a raccoon into Mark's lounge room. I'm gonna leave there 10 foot longer than I actually walked in. He's gonna stretch me, and then he's probably gonna drop punt me straight out the backyard. Get out.
Let me tell you, Mark, you're not gonna fight a fucking raccoon, bro. Like in California, you can go pick a raccoon up by the back of his neck.
It's easy to say that. Yeah, it's easy to say I'll just
kick
a raccoon's ass.
Raccoon, bro. Them long ass claws. And let me tell you something, getting bit, gnawed on like by a dog and shit like that is worse than getting shot. I'm telling you, a bullet burns. Getting gnawed on them little ass teeth. Fuck that shit, bro.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck that. That's like getting
That's
stabbed.
it. I'm unsubscribing. I can't tolerate it.
I'll just tell you the truth. Getting stabbed and getting bit by a dog.
They think they so goddamn used to wild animals in Australia that they fucking think raccoons is cats, bro.
Yeah, I ain't fucking.
We are city slickers out here. We don't see shit like that, bro.
Do y'all got bobcats? Y'all got bobcats, bro?
A bobcat was in my yard before too, bro.
You ain't fucking with no bobcat neither.
Nah, look, the worst we've got is white pointers and 18, 20-foot saltwater crocodiles.
Hold up, what's a white pointer? That sounds like a snake.
No, that's a type of shark. They live over in Mark's area. They breed over there. They get big too.
A shark? That's why I'm going to the ocean, bro.
Mark, you live around sharks, bro? What the fuck?
That's why I'm going to the ocean, bro. I'm good. That's his house. He can have, I'm not going in there. Ain't no. And the way I believe, there's no such thing as a shark attack, bro. There's not a such thing as a shark.
I'll
attack.
never know because I ain't gonna be in the ocean with the fuckers.
It can't be one. You in his house. You the
I'm
intruder.
not playing with you. That's your world. I'm not coming in there.
Talking about shark attack. You shouldn't took you in his house
Why
unannounced.
you that far out in the ocean that a shark can bite you, nigga?
Them motherfuckers will come up on land.
If it's past waist high, you too far in there, bro.
Man,
swimming in the ocean. You enjoy that. Shark attack your ass. See how much fun that is swimming in the ocean? Take your ass to a pool like a normal person.
That fucking shark, man. Fuck that. Dolphins.
No, but what I was saying,
I watch too much TV on that shit. That's why I can't fuck with the ocean. Ocean got
sharks,
too much
crocs, and poisonous snakes.
The only place.
And spiders. And there's the cassowary. They're unassuming, just prehistoric, just machines. But so a cassowary is a little bit like a miniature ostrich or a little miniature emu, but they've got claws that they fight during mating time and those sorts of things that'll just tear you a new one. So
fuck all that.
Do I want to tangle with a cassowary over a raccoon? I'll take a raccoon every day of the week.
Shit. Until you get one in front of you saying that shit. See, I'm not an opossum, man. They be on your porch and shit.
You know, no, they get in your roof. Mate, they'll be trying to steal an apple out of your pocket while you're sleeping, the sneaky little fuckers.
Yeah.
But
possums, man, I ain't scared of them ugly little motherfuckers. That damn raccoon boy, he coming with too many weapons.
Yeah, but you've got the mountain lions, bears. Like bears are no joke.
Yeah, bears walk into our backyard sometimes too, bro. So that sucks.
Yeah, look, I'm not gonna start trying to flex in front of a brown or a grizzly or a black bear. Hell no. So
I'll say this, man. Bear mace does wonders, boy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know about dingoes, bro. Fuck them too.
Oh yeah, dingoes. Y'all got the wild dogs out there.
Dogs.
Fucking dangerous as hell.
Yeah, well, they're pack animals a little bit like
up, bro. We be seeing the videos, man. I seen too many people.
Stop it, mate. Would set you up where you could scratch a kangaroo underneath the chin, mate.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I want to fuck with a kangaroo, but I'm scared.
I seen the kangaroo give one of y'all the hands on the video.
That's why I think you walk up to a kangaroo, he's gonna punch the shit out your ass.
Beat your ass.
Hey, but you know what though? If he punched me,
hey,
man,
yo,
I'm just
that's just
like,
my luck though. I be one of them people who get caught on camera fucking fighting a kangaroo in my goddamn yard.
But I swear to God, kangaroo punch.
So like that's what happened to y'all in Australia. A kangaroo end up in y'all yard. We get deer all the time.
Bro, I don't watch too many kangaroos fight each other, but I'd be like, man, I won't go up to one. But if he punched me, I can't get mad. I just be like, I feel you,
fuck
bro.
you up.
What it mainly is when they lean back on their tail, and then they kick forward with their bottom feet. They've actually got nails. 3 nails on their toes that the toenail's probably about as thick as I don't know, thick as your thumb, and it's pointed, right? So what actually ends up happening is that if they drive it in properly and kick properly, you can just slice you open. But look, most tourists and idiots do it. Like most people that have grown up in Australia don't do them because, to be honest, you leave them alone, they're pretty good. But once you start to get into their space, particularly when it's mating and those sorts of things, well, hello, dickhead. And I think that's in part of just the different animals around the world, like be it bears, lions, crocodiles, alligators, whatever. I think you learn enough when you're growing up as to know what not to do. So when you're foreign to that environment, like I'm not too sure what I'd do with a mountain lion. Like, what do you do with that?
Hey, bro, I've been
get the fuck out of there, bro.
Already.
Your best bet is to get the fuck out of there.
When I went to California, bro.
Well, you're not going to outrun it, Punch.
No, you just got to back up very slow.
Stand
your ground and back up slow. You can't run. You run, it's going to see you as prey. So you got to back up slow and stand your ground. That's it. That's it.
You know my strategy, Punch.
Horrifying, but you can't run.
Bro. I was in the California Conservation Corps, right? When I left here, this was April 22nd, 1998. I left here. A week later, I was in the California Conservation course, like you learn to trade and shit in exchange for your time. You get what I'm saying? So we used to have to go up in the mountains and shit and clear. A lot of people don't know, like that's where California get a lot of water from, in the mountains. So we had to go make sure all the pipes was cleared with all the brush and all that, cause for the forest fires, you know what I mean? And we went up there or whatever, and this dude named Jeff was like, Norman. I was like, what's good, bro? And he was like, yo, why that branch moving? I said, I don't know shit. And he was like, ain't no wind blowing, fool. And we looked, and we got a little closer. I'll be damned.
It's a bear.
No, it was a lion in
It
the
was a
tree,
mountain lion.
chilling in the tree, and it was his tail that was moving. Boy, when I tell you, we moved back, kept our eyes on that motherfucker, moved back.
What?
Man, right when we got close to the CCV, that was the truck, CCV, hauled ass. Got that motherfucker, bro.
Okay, so here's a unbreakable strategy, right? All you got to do when you go out into those regions, and no different to Australia in a couple of areas, is you pick a mate or a friend that's slower than you.
Right.
That's all you got to do. Because if you got
my homie, bro, I would feel horrible.
He said, pick somebody slower than your ass, bro. Hey, did y'all see that recent video that popped up with the little kid that was sitting on his phone at the front door? And I think it was, what's the spot of a cheetah or something, walked clean in their house. He walked right out that bitch and closed the door and left the motherfucker in there with his people. You ain't seen that video, bro?
No, I'm gonna look it up though, bro.
Like,
that's
swear
ruthless.
to God. So he's sitting on the edge of the couch, a little boy, and he playing on his phone. The fucking tiger, whatever the fuck it was, walked clean through the door. And he looked at that bitch. He got up and went right out the door and closed that motherfucker. Everybody was in that bitch.
See, it looks to me like, and then when you actually have a look at the different videos that you see around Slick where, you know, bears cruise in and, you know, they don't worry about the humans and, you know, they don't look that aggravated. So I think that depending on where the animals are used to and their interactions and what their mum teaches them about interactions with humans changes a fair bit, because I used to do a fair bit of wild pig or wild boar hunting. And you go to different states in Australia and they behave completely different. Some are just flippant and don't really care. And others just want to say, well, you're in my space, I'm going to have a party. So you just, it's funny sort of how it works out, and I can see how that translates to different parts of the world, because I've seen videos there where I think photographers get the pictures of the browns or the grizzlies catching the salmon at different times of year. And there's one bloke there sitting in his seat, and the grizzly bear comes down and actually just sits his bum down and sits next to him and then just walks off.
Yeah, mate, used to him.
I can talk about raccoons. I don't think they'd bother me, but you get a grizzly bear with that size and power, like I'm starting to have some heart palpitations. I might even have a stroke or something. Like, what am I supposed to do? So I think that you can learn a lot from how to interact with animals, and I think that their interactions over time with humans either determine whether they're going to be on the offensive or they're pretty relaxed about it.
That's how it is in California with the raccoons, bro. Like, I remember being out there, raccoons get stuck on the fucking telephone poles. They'll go out there and get them off.
Then they're just stoners. They've been on that.
They be high, I guess. I don't know. But they'll go up there and get that motherfucker. Here, let a fucking raccoon get stuck on a telephone pole. That motherfucker gonna die up there. Ain't nobody going to get his ass. Won't nobody go get him. But in California, man, they treat every animal like their family, bro. Like,
statistically, you know what kills or seriously injures most teenagers in Australia in rural or bush areas? And it's not snakes, and it's not pigs, it's not dogs. What do you reckon it is?
A fucking spider.
No.
What?
Four-wheelers.
For real?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
four-wheeler motorbikes. All the
Big
kids
open
get
house.
on it and they go ripping and tearing. They just come off and bust themselves. It lands on top of them.
Damn.
And that's separate to motorbikes. Motorbikes, you're likely to come off and, bust a leg or, take a bark
Right.
off, whatever it might be. But the four-wheelers are a different beast altogether because once they're on their side or upside down, they're just unbalanced. You can't kick them out of the way. You can't do anything. They're too heavy. So there's been some big advertising over a lot of years about, just saying, hey, look, sure, if your kids are going to be on farms and they're going to use four-wheelers and those sorts of things, fine. But at least teach them some responsibility about them. Because they do generally bust people up pretty bad.
Yeah, they shouldn't just get on that shit like that, man. We ride them out here.
Yeah, bro.
But like we learned that shit growing up though. Like somebody taught us and let them get on it. You start off getting on one with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that
you
happens
firm
here
enough, heavy
too.
enough,
But as you can imagine, like think about the three of us or the actual, everyone here, whether it be E, Mark, Punch, Nine, whoever. You got to remember that males in their 13, 14, 15 years old, they think they're unbreakable and just know it all, right?
Right.
Yeah, we definitely.
D-Dub, what's happening, baby?
We definitely will be racing for sure.
Yeah, and that's where they come unstuck. So, I guess it's just different cultures. Like India and South Africa live with cobras. I'm sure in parts of Indonesia, Asia, and Russia, they find a way to live with tigers. Like tigers are next level.
Fuck that. I can't do it, bro.
Like you have zero chance against a tiger. They're actually bigger than lions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day,
no
like
chance.
those are situations you definitely have to be raised around. Taking me here and then talking about, yeah, we're gonna go live here. Then tell me some fucking tigers just get to walk around where the fuck they want to walk around. Man, you crazy. I'm getting a flight right back to America. I'm not doing it.
No, we're gonna work on it with you. We'll help you dive with the white pointers, Slick. We'll let you handle some of the spiders over here. Come on.
I'll come visit though, bro.
Not afraid of spiders, but I'm afraid of snakes. But I'll visit Australia. But yeah, I'll be glued to y'all hip in the outback. I ain't fucking with
you. Fuck that. I gotta show this cat, bro. Fuck that. This is something to be afraid of. Hold on. Fuck that. This boy said.
All right, so Mark said something about a drop bear, DJ. What is that?
So amateurs make the mistakes of pitching their tent under trees in Australia. So the first mistake is don't ever do that, because if that tree's got broken limbs, you don't have to do anything other than just the wind picks up at night and that broken limb actually falls down and just crushes you while you're sleeping, right? Second of all, they think that they're actually getting out of the sunlight or they're getting out of the rain, but it's the bears in the top of the trees that'll just drop down on you into your tent.
What the?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
What the fuck?
Right, that's what. Hold on, bro. A bear?
A bear.
Go
yeah, not like a grizzly bear, almost like
a koala.
I don't know. Well, it's like a hybrid of a koala. Like they're a little bit bigger.
They got ninja bears, bro. What the fuck?
Bears waiting on drop one.
God damn.
Tree. Australia has just sounded scarier.
Right, bro. You gotta worry about bears dropping. Oh man, you can get in a fight at any time. Bear just jump down and be like, what's good? Nah, bro.
Yeah,
that's
America,
crazy.
they would be, oh no.
That's terrifying right there, bro. That's fucking terrifying.
We love the tents under trees. Oh my God. Yeah, ooh, no.
This dude crazy, bro.
Bad
Look, you see this shit right here? This is what they got. You see this spider, bro? This shit wild, bro. This spider is not normal. You understand me?
It's got
Man.
8 legs. It's normal. What do you want it to do?
I don't give a fuck how tough you are. Seeing that shit in person with boy, no.
How big do you think that is in real life, Slick?
Big
I
as
think
fuck.
that's probably that big.
That's a play spider. That's a huntsman spider.
I'm not scared of spiders.
Y'all got y'all spiders like supposed to be like the second largest wingspan of a fucking spider size that motherfucking Amazon. This shit crazy right here, bro. This isn't normal. We don't have nothing this big here. Nothing.
Well, we got tarantulas. They're pretty big.
Not this big. This is no. This is not right. That's wrong. That shouldn't be allowed. Y'all should spray for that shit, bro.
Oh yeah, and if you was wondering what the avatar I got up, that's from this scary ass anime I watched with my daughter for Halloween.
Is it Death Note?
Yeah, it's super tight, bro.
Is it Death Note?
No, hell no. Death Note's old as hell. It's called Juto Ito or some crazy.
Yeah, I knew it. See, she watched
it was
that
on
shit.
it's on Netflix though. You can check it out. It's like a little it's like an analogy series, bro.
Man,
each one is scary as hell.
My 11-year-old, that's all she watches fucking anime all fucking day, bro.
Yeah, we like anime too, bro. So yeah, we would.
All right,
but this one was too scary though. I couldn't watch it with my little one.
Hold on, I'm finna stop screen. Oh boy,
I'll tell you all about spiders and snakes if you want to, if you're interested. But the reality is that some of it's just common sense.
Yeah, it means stay the fuck away. That's the common sense of it.
Well, because it gets so hot, Slick, because it gets so hot here in summer across Australia, like we're probably one of the hottest planets, Earth masses compared to South Africa in the world, right? So what actually ends up happening, because snakes are actually warm-blooded, is they'll actually stay in their holes or in the shade, and they won't be real active when it's really hot, because they can't control their heat. Just like they can't warm themselves up, they can't cool themselves down. So they actually become nocturnal. They come out at night. So if you've been out all day and you want to walk out the backyard and get your clothes off the lawn or feed the dog or whatever it is, more often than not, that's when you might actually encounter some of the worst snakes.
So don't go out. Don't go out at night.
Oh, come on. You got to go out.
That's what he said.
Oh, my God.
Hey, you see this shit? Now, he said that was a little spider. Look at this shit. Look at it.
But what's it going to do to you?
Oh, what you mean?
Oh, yeah, I'll just step. Hey, yo, insects, I'll step on you. Snake, I'm running from.
Bruh.
Totally different.
You telling me you going to walk up on that big, bruh, you going to walk up on that big ass fucking, look at that's a corner of a window. Look at that
shit. If my house, yo, I'm going to slaughter it.
Oh, my God. That motherfucker is huge.
In reality, Slick, what you can do is you can actually just let that go on your hand or your arm and walk it outside and put it on the grass or in the garden.
Oh, my God.
Or whack it with a flip-flop.
Oh, my God. He said touch it. Fuck no.
I'm not touching that shit. That thing is, something like that, it is dead.
Spiders are my vice. I can't do it.
You boys grew up in the hood and you're worried about that thing?
Bro.
I'm not worried about it. I would not be afraid of that thing at all. I would smash it like I see a fly.
From the hood.
I ain't gonna pick it up and put it outside.
No man.
No.
I'm not scared of none of that shit. But that shit right there is just unnatural to me, bro.
I will not be gentle, DJ. Not at all.
Unnatural to me, bro.
You don't have to be Punch, but look, this is probably how it might unfold. You might do that fella or he or she a bit of a favour, and you walk out into the yard, you carry it out there, right? It's not going to bite you. You carry it out there, and while you're trying to put it on the grass, you're probably going to kick a eastern brown snake, second most venomous snake in the world. And then when you get over that and try to get up a tree away from it, the drop bear is going to land on you.
A fucking drop bear. That's some new shit. Well, we got to look that up.
I don't know what's scarier, the branch falling on my fucking head or the bear.
That motherfucker said drop bear. That's crazy. I've never heard of a fucking drop bear, bro. Rose got his ass whooped, bro. Pagan did his thing. I want to see Pagan with somebody in it. That was a good little fight.
So back to boxing. I'm a little bit disappointed that it's only a 3-fight card. Is that how I'm reading it?
Yeah,
That's what
this
you
is a
getting
small
for free,
card.
bro.
Yeah, this is
I mean,
small
y'all gotta
card.
pay for that,
Salida.
but for us, that's a free card. They ain't giving us more than 3 for free.
Yeah, and that's Salida. He's a small promotion.
You
company,
get it for
you know what I'm
free,
saying?
just like you got the Bivol Benavides. We have to pay for it. I paid $70 to buy that card for
Well,
tomorrow.
you gotta think about it. Tim Zoo
What,
is
the
like
Better Beef card you
Monte
did?
Davis, bro. Y'all gonna pay for him. He's too popular. It'll be dumb not to capitalize on that. So I
Wait a
get it.
minute. Y'all pay for the Better Beef card?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
we got that free.
Did not know that, bro.
But
Damn.
Anthony Joshua was $20 for you, right, DJ? That was $20. I like that price now. I'll watch any fight at that price.
Yeah, it was, but it came with a bit of a caveat on the zone that
Oh, that shit's fucking real. It's real.
It's $20 on top of your monthly subscription.
Oh, all right. So it's $20 for subscribers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was just a $20 card for us. Like, yeah, $20. Didn't care if you had the zone or not.
Bruh.
Everybody bought it. Everybody.
Oh, look, don't get me wrong. Some cards are actually worth paying for, like the Terence Crawford card. I thought that was worth paying for.
Everybody bought that one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It didn't do that great, but I think they probably overinvested in the promotion there before they actually got their money back.
But you gotta think. I try to explain people that shit. Nobody here's like when it take money to make money. So for him to be the first attraction, they're not tripping off of that loss. It's just to make a big splash. You understand what I'm saying? That's like if I'm a big promoter, right? And DJ's my biggest rapper, right? And I'm trying to get him noticed. I'm finna go take him to America and I'm gonna throw a big concert. Don't worry about it. Tickets gonna be a fair price. I want him to get as much exposure as possible. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, we took a loss. That's cool. But guess what? Not everybody know who the fuck DJ is. Turk spent all that fucking money. So everybody know when the Turk come through, it's gonna be right. You're gonna get a concert, you're gonna get boxing matches, you're gonna get all that shit. So next time, they're not gonna care. They're gonna be fine paying for it. You get what I'm saying?
Well,
it's just good business.
Yeah.
I think that one of the things I remember about that Riyadh card is the camera work was outstanding. Like, just about for the majority of all the fights, the camera work was focused on the suspended camera that was just outside the ropes, so you felt like that you were actually right there.
Right.
And I think that can actually make a huge difference. And it'll be interesting and I'd have to ask Mark whether he's watched different fights on KO before, what the quality of the picture's like. Because I bought, in comparison, I bought 1 week worth of NFL games. I thought, oh, I'll just try it. And I was giving Punch the feedback. I said, well, this won't work because on that particular week, the majority of the games were 3 a.m. Monday morning, right? I'm not going to be up 3 a.m. Monday morning. Go to hell. Not for NFL. But in buying that, I didn't subscribe to the ultimate package where you get it in 4K. I must have got a lesser broadcasting clarity, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's get what you pay for sort of thing. So any of these broadcasters that are listening, whether it's Prime or what have you, and probably none of them are, but if you can make someone feel like that they're ringside from at home in their lounge room, that's worth the money. Maybe not for every card and every fight, but if you're going to pay that money, with technology that's available now, you can actually feel like you're right there, which I think's a pretty good home experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
that. Camera. That's why I like. Rob used to laugh at me, man. I said, man, the Zone got the best fucking camera quality there is, bro. That camera quality, is on point. It makes a big difference to me. You know what I mean? And like I say, for its camera angles and things like that, definitely makes a big
Hey, yo,
difference.
Mark, why you always gotta be trolling, bro? Listen, let me clarify. Hold on, Slick, my bad. In war, it's different, bro. We can adapt to our situation, and we got our fellow soldier beside us to get through it, bro. And we'll be trained and prepared for what we're walking into. In our everyday life, I don't want a fucking bear dropping on my head when I'm out camping with my family, bro. It's two different
Hey,
things,
I'm looking
dog.
at this shit, bro. This shit real, bro.
I know. That's
Drop bears
scary
are
as
fucking
hell.
real,
Let alone
bro.
a big ass branch. Shout out to DJ for making it scarier, making the story way
Motherfucker,
more
I
intense.
showed
Oh,
like, let me see shit.
I haven't even got started yet.
That sounds awesome. Having a fucking picnic with my family under a tree and a fucking
Bruh,
bear drop on us. That
this shit
sounds so
wild,
fun.
bro. This is wild, bro. A fucking drop bear. Who ever thought of this? I would never know. Fucking koala that can come down and just.
You know what it
It's like a
is.
koala and bear hybrid.
What they're actually attracted to is the smell of whatever you're drinking. Like if you've got lots of sugar or yeast, like beer and
Get him!
spirit. Oh, get it.
See this shit?
Yeah, this shit crazy, bro.
Normal
These
Australian
bears are
wildlife.
not your typical cuddly creatures.
He bit the shit out that little boy. What the fuck?
These fuzzy nightmares are the
Oh,
That's the
hell
bird
no.
that DJ
I
said
don't
will
want
fuck
to get
you
clapped,
up.
but that shit wild in the motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
That shit wild as motherfucker, bro. No, bro. That
Big
shit
ass bear
wild.
just dropping on motherfuckers.
Boy, you just sitting up under a tree having a drink, and this motherfucker just jumped down on your head.
I'm good.
Damn. Boy, I tell y'all, the land down under, swear to God, more like the
Man.
land of Oz. Y'all have to.
Look, you've got to experience it. Look, come across. Mark and I will look after you. We'll take you to different places around Australia. And
Hey, just
You
don't.
know how
Hey,
far
man,
I'm gonna stay away
I'm
from
coming.
trees.
Hey,
I
I'm
have to come
coming.
to Australia.
That's on my list, bro. I'm coming to. I want to go to
I
London.
would love
I
to
want to go to
visit it,
Australia,
man. It
bro.
seems like it'll be a
I just
fun
don't want
place
to be
to
where the
visit,
fucking
but
spiders is and shit, man.
damn,
I'm gonna
that's
be real with
scary.
you, bro.
Got snakes coming out at night and spiders and
I'm not
bears
scared of
dropping on your
snakes like
head.
that.
Oh
I'm
man,
not scared of snakes like that, bro. I just don't
like
fuck with the spider shit. Fuck
shit,
that.
it's reverse for me. I don't step
Pull
on
up.
a spider. It's the snakes that'll fucking freak me out.
Pull up for a minute. Look, everything other than the drop bears is real. The snakes are no joke. I'm pretty used to them, but the spiders they do have potential to ruin your trip, but it's very, very unlikely depending on what activities. If you're not going to be gardening and pulling out weeds, you're not going to get bit by a funnel web. Like it's circumspect. They blow it out of proportion. We actually
I got
don't
you.
have drop bears, but we genuinely do have
What the fuck was that we just
proper.
watched? You can't say that. We just found some.
No, look, they're koala bears. Let me tell you, koala bears are stoned. They're stoned 24/7 because they get what is it, Mark? They get
So
they
that
eat.
was just a big koala bear, is what you saying?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
no, some just high ass koala bears falling on people.
well, they sleep. They sleep 21 hours out of the day.
Damn.
Because there's a chemical in the eucalyptus leaves that actually almost drugs them. Because that's all they eat, eucalyptus leaves.
That's why they be wanting that shit.
Yep.
Damn.
But listen, come on, boys. Tourists have been coming to Australia for 50, 100 years, whatever it is. Come on.
I get it. I get it. It's just that we see this shit. I wish I never saw it.
Yeah,
You
the
know what I'm
Outback is
saying?
one of the biggest tourist attractions in the
I'm
world.
not scared of the bears and shit.
scary.
That shit is funny to me. But like the like I say, them big ass fucking spiders. I don't want to wake up, goddamn.
I'm more afraid of
the big
anything.
giant fucking spider on the wall. Like what the fuck, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like looking at me like
I'm afraid
fucking
that he's
dinner
probably
and
like
shit.
how you would feel in cold weather. DJ, you'll probably hate it in my city. It gets extremely cold in the wintertime here.
It do too here too.
I'm like really used to it. So like when we go to hot places,
I
it's
used
the worst.
to walk to school in the frost and the snow.
For real? Yeah,
okay.
Y'all got snow out there?
It snows out there?
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Grab a drink, Mark.
I've never seen Australia.
I've been drinking.
I have to look that up.
Mark, if you got time, grab the link. Let's give them a no bullshit overview of Australia. So look, there are the south of Australia, Victoria, parts of ACT, parts of New South Wales have mountain ranges that elevate high enough during our seasonal changes to get snow. So we do have snowfields in Australia. And when it's not snowing, that's not your coldest weather. It's the bitter winds and the frosts, like the real clear nights that just freeze everything. But as you go, and I'll let Mark talk to it, as you go west and then as you go north, the weather, the landscape changes. So it would be fair to say that there's nothing that you can't experience in any other country other than Siberia or Alaska, because it doesn't get that cold, that you can experience the heat and the cold like you would reasonably be able to experience just about anywhere else in the world.
Okay.
Australia is actually a really big country.
Like, is it broke? Like, okay, here in the Midwest of America, we got seasons. So we got spring, fall.
Everyone gets seasons, Slick.
Right, I'm saying, but do they actually do what they're supposed to do? Like here, they do what they're supposed to do. You know, we got spring, it's going to rain. Fall, the leaves, it get cold, the leaves fall off the trees. And okay.
Yeah, but around the equator, they don't get 4 seasons. Like Bali, Thailand. Well,
like
Thailand.
California,
Bali
they get
doesn't.
Seasons, but it doesn't do what it says it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, Australia's a little bit like America. See, Western Australia is like California almost. You don't get fuck all snow. We don't get snow here. I don't do snow. I don't do cold. I hate cold. But over on the east where DJ is, they do. They get snow over there in some parts in the south. But then the north is like Queensland's a bit like Florida. They get the hurricanes or cyclones as we call them here, and hot tropical weather. Same as up north in Western Australia. It's hot and tropical.
Cyclones. We get cyclones, but when we get cyclones, it's like a fast fucking hurricane.
See, we call the cyclones. I think you mean we call them tornadoes.
No, cyclone. No.
Or is it a hurricane? I'll call
hurricane. It's a hurricane.
Tornadoes.
It's real strong and it's real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think cyclones and hurricanes are the same thing. They're just spinning in a different direction.
And one faster and stronger.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ours spin clockwise and yours spin anti-clockwise or something like that. But anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't do cold. I couldn't come to where. Well, summertime I probably could come to where Punch lives, but not in the winter. I don't do cold like that. Gets down to 12 degrees here.
I stayed in California, bro.
Shit like 10 below where I live.
I stayed in California, bro, and then I came to appreciate the seasons, man. Seasons make, I don't know, I feel like it make you're utilizing your time better or something. Like when I was in California, it felt like every day was the same fucking day. It felt like I was waking up on the same day.
Yeah, I couldn't get used to it either. It was weird. I understand what you're talking about.
It was like, damn, here.
That's what I was saying about Bali. In Bali, The sun comes up and the sun goes down at the exact same time of the day all year.
Yeah.
Comes up about 6 and goes down about 6. The only difference they get is you get more rain in their wet season and it's more humid, but the temperatures usually,
Like
California,
Southern California, it barely rain. It barely. That's why they have fire season. They know
Yeah,
they're going to get burnt up.
See, that's Western Australia. West Australia's like that. We don't get very much rain, compared to over east.
Do you guys get like fire season, like just fires out of nowhere? Y'all do? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they do.
Because
And
it's
we
dangerous.
send our guys over there to help your guys when you've got fires over there. Australia's actually renowned for. We've actually got very thick scrubland, like very thick. So when it dries out and a fire starts, it takes off like napalm.
Yeah.
But the eucalyptus trees are full of oil as well. That's a big problem. They just combust.
We're actually quite renowned for being very good at managing bushfires. But the other part about it, other than people losing homes and those sorts of things, which is very unfortunate, it actually regenerates the actual bushland. Our indigenous used to do it years ago. It actually gets the seeds, it repopulates the seeds, and after a really big bushfire, everything grows back a lot greener and a lot thicker.
Yeah. Some plants over here are that used to fires that they won't regenerate or won't drop their seeds or won't regenerate until the bushfire's been through, because they've just been used to it over the millions of years.
Oh wow! Never knew that.
Kangaroos can hold up to 2 fetus inside their womb for the first one, not the second one, but for a period of 7 years when it's drought time. There's no rain, so they actually don't. It's almost like you've got an egg that's actually fertilized, but the egg doesn't drop and produce, and the female kangaroos will hold on to those eggs for up to 7 years until there's a season where there's enough food. They turn into joeys and little kangaroos.
Damn. Well, that's some shit. Being pregnant for 7 years? Fuck.
Imagine how grumpy they'd be, boy.
Fuck.
Oh, the divorce rate would go up for sure.
I swear to God. God damn. 7 years? Shit. Call me when you have it. Call me when you put a baby there. God damn. Jeez. No, man. But y'all got a lot of different shit. That's what drives me to different countries, different places. And I've always been like that. I've always wanted, see a different walk of life. That's what excites me,
Yeah, I love it. That's why I holiday overseas.
Yeah, that's my goal, bro. That's my goal, and it's getting very near. Like I said,
we take Australia for granted. There's so much to see in Australia. I've been lucky. I've seen a lot of it, not all of it by any respects, or the majority of it, but I've seen a lot of it in different jobs that I've been able to do. So I've been to every state, every capital city. I've been around and seen the different cultures or the different states, but Australians by nature take our own country for granted in that they'll go overseas and see Alaska, Canada, Sweden before they'll actually go and see the north coast of Western Australia and Broome.
Too cold.
So it's funny how that works, Slick. Interestingly though, I saw that, just bringing it back to boxing for a little bit, is Glenn Jennings in one of his interviews made comment and said that one of the challenges to get fights over in Australia because of the visa restrictions, and it actually goes both ways, is that any felonies that people are convicted of in the States don't allow them to enter Australia. So that may not be the actual fighter. That might be the cut man. That might be the coach.
It's the
that
other
might
way
be the
around,
manager.
though. It's the other way around. You
No,
can't
it's not.
for real, because like
I can't.
Canada. Okay, I'm only basing this off of Canada, because see, I only know about one country like that. Like, if you have a felony in America, Canada is not letting you in.
Neither's Australia.
I don't know about America not letting nobody go nowhere.
Oh shit,
Well,
yeah.
like,
America's as strict as Australia, mate.
yeah.
Yeah.
So when
If
I went to
you've been
Hawaii,
done for armed
everybody in
robbery,
this.
you're not getting into America.
when I went to Hawaii, I actually had to disclose my whole criminal record, which was nothing, in Australia before they'd let me into Hawaii.
Damn, man, that shit get weird, bro.
Yeah, America
So,
is strict as hell, yeah. Like Australia is too. But
Well, right now they letting everybody in this motherfucker. They fucking shit up. They over eating cats and shit.
yeah, but
nah,
they're not,
look,
Shit
if,
crazy.
if
they're
I was
not
to
coming
fly to
through the proper
Mexico, I
channels.
could walk over the border.
Yeah, this shit crazy right now, bro. They
We got
dropping
the same
people
here
off.
with boat people coming in by boat.
Yeah, that shit crazy right now, bro. And to go to different countries like that, like I don't understand that. Like the mutual countries that everybody get along at and all them things like that. You know what I mean? Australia, Europe and things like that. It shouldn't be as hard to go to them countries. It's never been no issue. You know what I mean?
See, that's another reason I like Bali and Thailand, because as long as you're not on a fucking worldwide pedophile register, they'll let anybody in.
Right.
That's the only reason you'll get pulled up, is if you're on unless you get a warrant out for you. But if you're on a pedophile list, they won't let you in. But you could have robbed banks. You could have. Doesn't matter. You'll get in.
Hey, say pedo. Say pedo. YouTube don't like that whole
Punch.
word, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
Where's Punch? His number one fans back. Mexican boxer.
I want to say his phone probably dropped dead. He'll drop back. He gonna get back in. I think he was on his phone. But no, on everything, I think they make it hard. It's weird how, just speak for the American side, I always notice like it's hard to get to the countries that America don't have no problem with. But the countries that we've had problems with is like so easy to go to, like with no problem. Like it's weird. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. But at the end of the day, like that's when I go, fuck that. I'm coming to Australia.
I actually tell you why it is.
London.
I can explain it. In the hardest countries to go to are the ones that actually share intelligence about criminals, right? So where you have Australian intelligence agency sharing information with United States intelligence agencies and UK, right? They don't actually have a filter and say, well, this is serious and this is not serious. What they do is they say, well, DJ's on our list. He's not allowed to come to the UK, so that prevents me going to the United States.
Yeah.
So wherever you see that intelligence relationship, and those databases and everything cross-referencing, you're buggered.
I got you. That make perfect sense too.
It's like when Devin Haney fought here against Cambosis for the first time. His old man, what's his name? Yeah, I don't know what his record was, but he had a hell of a time. But they eventually let him in. But
Mike Tyson wasn't allowed into the country. So look, and it goes both ways. If I've got serious felonies, not a tax fraud or a speeding fine or any of those sorts of things, depending on the level of it is, I actually don't need to declare it to the US because they already know. What they're actually looking for you to do is be honest about it when you're actually put your visa in, and say, well, yes, I've had this, I've had that. Because if you lie about it, as soon as you get over there, you're in one of those interrogation rooms and you're getting treated poorly. So I don't mind that, so to speak, but it's not consistent around the world. I think that, geez, if I don't know if Mark's been there. Mark, have you ever been to China? That place worries me.
Nah, I'm never going to go.
I want to go to Macau. I want to go to Macau, China, bro.
Yeah, but Slick, I think you get
fuck
in
that.
easy and get out
No.
hard. Like
I
if
don't
they,
know. They got a bad habit of nabbing people and then just saying that you're a spy. You're spying.
yeah, exactly.
Dang,
Australia's
for
had
real.
quite a few people arrested and held for years
Cause
because
see,
of
like
alleged spying.
the way I figure it takes so long to get to them places. Cause like how I'm planning my trips out or whatever, like I want to stay for like 3 weeks. Is that too
Yeah.
long?
I don't
Cause
know. I
like
just wouldn't be
it takes
going
so
there.
long to get there. I don't want to fucking take a down there a day flight or a day and a half flight somewhere and stay 2 nights and then come. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like I want to
the
stay.
There's
in
two
my
countries I
travels,
wouldn't go
Slick,
to, and that's China and North Korea. They got a bad habit of accusing you of being a spy.
Slick, what
Mm,
in my experience, 3 weeks can be either too long or not long enough, and I'll explain why. Sometimes you don't want or need to do the whole tourist thing. Like you just want to pass through there. You want to see a few landmarks. You want to taste some of the food. You want to experience some of the culture, and then you want to move on. And there's some really good deals that allow you to get connecting flights or jump on trains and those sorts of things, particularly over in Europe, right?
mm,
And staying in a short time where somewhere that you're not overly loving is a good result. But if you love somewhere, right, and you're committed to the next flight and the next train and those sorts of things on your itinerary, sometimes you would rather spend 2 weeks in one spot and 2 days in another spot. So it's really up to, I guess, um, like in 3 weeks, for example, in Australia, you could see a thumbprint of Sydney, Melbourne, or Perth, like collectively. Like it's not even.
that's crazy you
It's
said that because those are like on my list, like Perth and Sydney and shit like that. So you saying I should want to go to all of them, not just pick
no.
one.
What I'm saying to you, to see them properly, if you're enjoying it, you
Mm.
need to spend a week in each, and then
Oh, okay.
when you fly back, you've probably still only seen 20% of each of that city and country.
Right,
Like
right.
I
See,
reckon if you see
see,
Mark could run out of time and things to do. Well, not run out. He'd have too many things to show you and do if you were to just go over there to WA for 3 weeks.
right.
That's how big it is.
Here, let me tell you the type of person I am. Okay, I went to we went on a cruise, right? We went to Atlantis, which is in Nassau, right? And the type person I am, when I say I want to experience it, I want to experience the way you guys live and do things. You know what I mean? That's me. To me, that's more than going to see landmarks. That's me. Me hanging out with a Mark or you, and you say, "Hey, this is what we do," and you take me outside and you fucking catch something, and y'all cook something outside, and that's just y'all normal thing. That's where I am. I've been
Yeah.
to Tijuana. I watched a guy dig up a hole and cook a
Look,
whole fucking pig in a hole. You get what I'm saying? But I like
look,
that. The average American probably wouldn't like that, but the experience of the whole different walk of life. You understand what I'm saying?
it
Yeah,
would
seeing
take
how we do
I
you.
like
it.
stuff like that. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
and I understand that, but understand it from the putting the shoe on the other foot, right? Um, Neither, and I won't speak for Mark, but for me,
He said my mic is super low.
I can take you into some pretty rough, remote areas of Australia, right? Because
Yeah.
but I don't want to do that necessarily. I want you to sample it, but I would hate to be the one that took you somewhere that you end up in hospital or you can't fly home. you know, so you want to sample it, but with reason. You
You
know,
know
like
what,
call it.
fellas?
Yeah.
You know what, fellas? It's
What do
crazy y'all
now?
talked about this, bro. Because I just like a couple of weeks ago, you know how like you on YouTube and you go down like a little wormhole or whatever?
Yeah.
And I went on a North Korea wormhole. It's Americans, Australians, guys from the UK or whatever that never come out, where they're granted special permission to go to the country, and they always end up beaten, and then they torture you until you read a statement. Real shit. Like, hey, my government had me here as a spy or some shit, and they make
Exactly.
you
That's what
read
I was
that
saying.
shit, and it's like all over the world and shit. They pretty much torture you until you say what the fuck they want you to say, and that
Bottom
shit's
Damn.
line,
crazy,
nine.
That's
huh?
Bottom
crazy.
line,
Hey, punches,
Western
my mic still low. My bad. Y'all
Western
go ahead.
grown men or fighting age Western males do not belong in some parts of the world at the moment. They just
Nope,
don't.
nope.
But
It
countries
just
like China and North Korea, they don't have regular laws like ours. They can lock you up for months on end without even going to court. You
Yep,
just stay in jail till they're ready to
yep,
see you.
yep. It's another show. I don't know if you guys get this in Australia, but it's a show called Locked Up Abroad.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Hell
You
yeah.
guys seen that?
Yeah, I've
Where it
Yeah.
watched
talks
that.
about people who came and they was just at the airport getting ready to leave, and somebody just dropped a duffel bag next to them with a whole shitload of coke, and now they in a prison, getting beat up, raped, and all kind of other shit for just having a duffel bag right next to them and shit, and they don't know what the fuck happened. It
well, punch
happens, bro.
that can happen to you in Bali and Indonesia. If they want to
Yeah.
stitch you up and actually put things in your luggage, whether you packed it or not, you're actually done. So there's some real tricks to go into different areas of the world that I would encourage. Like if I was going to go to Bali or Indonesia, I'd ring Mark. I'd say, look, how do I best set myself up for a safe trip and a safe trip out?
Yep.
Like they,
Yep.
and a lot of the people that'll see your tickets and they'll put you on cruises won't tell you that. And I use the analogy in Singapore when I was in the
Mm.
defense force. Do not touch any female. If they're about to fall over and fall on their face, let them fall. Because
Yep.
if you put hands on them, you're in jail.
Yep.
Right.
If you have a cigarette and you throw your cigarette butt in the street or in the gutter, you're
You're
in
in
jail.
jail. Yep.
Yeah,
So,
Bali's not like that.
Toronto was like that when I went. Them motherfuckers didn't play that shit. You drop a piece of candy paper on the ground where we was. It was like, dude, the fuck wrong with you?
Some
I know
bullshit.
Singapore's like that, DJ, but Bali's definitely not. Thailand's definitely not.
My little brother.
oh,
Thailand's
look, I just think
Thailand's
that,
easy to get into than Bali. Bali's a pain in the butt to get into.
yeah, look,
My little
I just
brother,
think
he
that,
went to Israel.
oh, no. So,
My
look,
little brother
Another
went to
country I wouldn't
Israel.
go to.
Hello?
are
Yeah, we
they
hear
out,
you. We hear
Punch?
you, bro.
Oh,
Are
okay.
they out
'Cause
now?
my phone is kind of screwed. I'm down here working and stuff. But my little brother went to Israel, and while he was in Israel, he had a friend that moved to Kuwait. He couldn't fly from Israel to Kuwait. He couldn't do that. So he had to fly to Jordan and then go to Kuwait. And when he got
Mm.
there, him getting souvenirs or whatever, he had like a Jewish menorah or something, like a candle holder or whatever. And they threw his shit out. They treated him like a fucking criminal in Jordan.
Oh wow.
No lie. Because,
Well, Punch,
especially when you're talking
let,
about the Middle East,
let,
Yeah, but
the Muslim
that's a
countries versus the
see
Jewish
that's to do with
countries, that shit's crazy, bro.
Muslims. Yeah,
Punch,
Muslims and Jews. Indonesia's the same with Jews. Jews have a hard time getting into Indonesia because it's a Muslim country.
Mm-hmm.
Punch,
Damn.
think about this for a minute. And I,
At that
I
point, though, is
talk
it
to
really
you,
about religion
I,
at that point?
no,
Yeah.
well, I
Oh,
talk to
yeah.
you in comparison, Nine, and say, well, on my visa to Hawaii, which is part of US, right? I've actually got to state that I'm ex-defence force. Yes, I'm engineering in a power station, right? And here's my qualifications. If you for 1 minute think that that's actually not a red flag when you go through customs, you're kidding yourself.
Yep.
Because my family had to, I went across there with my family, my father, and whatever else. They actually made sure, right, that they were 40 meters, 100 meters behind me, because everything that I'm going through in the US was fingerprints, retinal scans, full body scans. And why? Because I've got those big, well, not big ticket,
Credentials.
but some of those flags on
Yeah.
there, right? And I think that if you don't report it, it's worse.
Yeah.
Then you actually end up in a little room where you're just getting interrogated. What are you going to do here? Why are you here? All those sorts of things. So
my advice to you, DJ, is don't go to China and don't go to North Korea.
I got a
There's
nothing I
cousin.
want
North
to see
Korea,
over
bro.
there.
I got a cousin. When we went to, I was 16. He was 22. No, my bad. 32. And he was like, he would travel with us because he was in the, what do you call that shit? It was something Marines, but something special with the Marines. And he was like, I'll meet y'all there. And he was telling us like he can't travel like how we travel because it will
I
raise
can't
too
either.
much.
I've got to ask for permission from.
Right.
I've got to notify the Defence Force because of my ex-security clearance before I go to another country.
Right. And he was like, and I'm thinking it's one of the same things because he was like, I'm gonna meet y'all there. And we was like, you ain't coming with us? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna be there probably before y'all get there, but I can't go with y'all. I gotta go a different way.
Imagine if I wanted to fly into any part of the United Arab Emirates. I'm just asking for an ass kicking. No way. Yes, I want to go there. There's stuff I want to see, but no fucking way. I'm gonna.
Why is I'm ignorant to that? Why is that?
How do I best explain this? So, on the basis that you're trying to be transparent, so that you're not hiding secrets or perceived to be hiding secrets, when I put on a US or a United Emirates visa, that here's my jobs, here's my occupations for the last 20 years, and they stitch those together. The first flag is Defence Force, so military, which would be the equivalent in the United States, and then different engineering jobs, right? And then when you get what's perceived as corruption, where part of their security, part of different terrorist organizations, they actually get to target you because they actually see what you're putting down. Well, what happens then? I'm going across there to go to Wattie's Waterworld or the gold markets in Dubai, whatever it is. But then it becomes leverage and a statement. You actually potentially become a statement through no fault of your own, through no. You got to remember the bottom line is that there's a lot of religions and states and countries around the world that despise the West, absolutely despise them. So you give them any opportunity, whether it's Africa, United Arab Emirates, North Korea, China, Russia, you give them any opportunity to travel into their country where, like Mark said, they can make up their own rules. You become a pawn. You become a pawn to their message rather than a tourist that's allowed to go and take pictures and support their economy.
Yep.
Got you.
Yep.
That is the real reality that people need to be careful with.
Yep.
Damn.
Just like the guy I was telling you about that went to North Korea, little American kid. He what he did was it was some kind of a poster or whatever, and he grabbed the poster, and I guess he was taking it for a souvenir or whatever, and they looked at that as an act of terrorism, and pretty much
Because they chose
tortured
to.
him, beat him, made him read his statement, and then finally, after a couple of years, he finally got to go home. But when he went home, he was barely alive. He was in a fucking he was on a damn he was hospice. He was non-responsive or whatever, kind of beaten until he was brain dead. Then a couple of weeks later, yeah, bro, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna put it in the in the chat, bro. I was like, it shocked me because like I said, I just watched it. Just went down the YouTube wormhole, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, see,
so,
Australia not that bad after all. We only got sharks and snakes and spiders and stuff, you know.
Yeah, you ain't lying. That shit make that shit look minuscule.
Look, as fighting age males, we're part of the Western world or Western community.
Punch, hold on, y'all. Punch said his name was Otto Wambier. Who you talking about, Nine?
Yeah,
I think he's talking about that young fella that Nine was talking about. Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, bro.
Damn, that's fucked up, bro.
So fuck North Korea. I'll go to South Korea, and it's so fucked up though that when they try to defect from North Korea too, bro, China will take them back. It's only a few countries that they can escape to that won't take them back. So they have to travel and walk all the way through China undetected, and I think they try to get to Laos. Or
what's a Laos?
That's
Laos,
part of the golden triangle that borderlines China, Indonesia, and Malaysia, isn't it?
No, it's between Thailand and Cambodia, or just north of Cambodia and Vietnam. Sorry,
I think Cambodia send them to South Korea, but everywhere else, some countries when they in the country or whatever, it'll send them, like China send them all the way back to North Korea. And once you come back to North Korea after you try to defect, they kill your whole family or imprison your whole family.
What?
That's the shit, bro. I promise you.
Yeah, some countries are wild.
They are not, bro. They not even allowed to, like,
slick. Free travel is not free travel anymore.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, bro. As far as religion or whatever, you better not say Allah or you better not say Jesus, bro. The Kim Jong-un dude, he's like
I
the
know
guy.
He wild. Yeah, he wild. He out there, bro.
But different countries have their different things too. Like in Thailand, you go to Thailand, and if you're caught disrespecting their king in public, like speaking bad about him, you get locked up. If you drop
Thailand got a king.
Yeah. He's the richest royal family in the world, mate. But if you drop some money like a 100 baht note and you put your foot on it to stop it blowing away, you'll get locked up because the king's picture's on that.
Yeah.
Whoa. What?
It's a lot of countries like that, bro.
Slick, it ain't no walk in the park anymore where you used to be able to just get a stamp in your passport and walk.
I kind of figured it was gonna be rules and shit, but god damn, like, you know what I mean?
So,
like, that's why I pay to know people before you go, you know what I mean? That's why I try to pride
and that's
myself
really
on,
important, and that's what I was saying to you about, look, I'd ring Mark if I was to go over to Bali or something, like, here's the do's and the don'ts, but you got to remember too that the world is so split now that you're walking on eggshells. Don't give them an excuse to lock you up. And part of it is just saying, hey, look, as much as I'd like to go and see, as an example, the pyramids or whatever it is, yeah, great. But as soon as you put a foot out of line, you're there for 4 years longer than you wanted to be because you've been locked up.
Yeah, you was supposed to be there for a week, and you ended up there for 4 years and shit.
Yeah, that shit foul, bro.
Yeah, but you get free food and accommodation.
And torture. Torture comes along with it too.
The moral to like that is, like, places like what you were saying, Nan, about North Korea. Yeah, the kid's name was Otto Wamberry. Took a poster
Yep.
off the wall, but it was a part of the hotel where they told him all not to go. He still went there. It's for
Yep.
employees only. You got to realize where you're at. You know what I
Yep.
mean? You're in a country where they don't even know they're North Korean. Listen, that whole country is brainwashed to think that they are the bloodline of Kim Jong Un. So they think they're from the people, the rulers of the country. They think their blood that are spawned from them. They look at them as actual gods. You know
Yeah,
what I
gods.
mean?
Yeah.
And
That shit
that's the
crazy
type
though,
of
bro. Because
brainwashing that we have no idea. It's like they're taught that they're bred to hate Americans, and they're taught that that North Korea is above all. You know what I mean? And they're taught that Kim Jong Un is their bloodline. They don't even know they're North Korea until they get out. And what you were saying about going to jail, if say me and my wife, and my daughter get out, right? They're gonna put 3 generations of our family in jail. So that means people that don't even know they're related to us are gonna get locked the fuck up. Yeah, and kids too, little kids too. They don't care. Everybody's going to jail just because these
Mama
people
coming.
escape.
Mama, yeah, get in the car, bitch. You
It's
coming
like
too.
that in North Korea. So it's one of them places where you like. There's a girl on a girl who escaped. She got a YouTube channel, bro. Check it out, man. The shit she endured. China don't help you. China sell you into slavery, nigga, or they send you back. There's no in between. Like, yeah,
You're coming back.
But
You're
it
they
seemed
got
like
coming.
you went
actually
down that
signs.
same
They got
wormhole I
actual
went
signs
down,
in
bro.
China. They got actual. I was in China. I seen this. They got actual signs in China that say to tell the people in China that if a North Korea come to your door, call the cops.
Yep.
damn, bro, that's
Yeah, and,
y'all
or you're
just
going
turned
to
me
jail.
off from China altogether. Like fuck that
Yeah,
shit.
like,
I
Look,
did.
Slick
Y'all
saying,
just
fuck this, I'm
y'all
staying
just
in
fuck
St.
China,
Louis.
bro.
it's kind of
Like
crazy, bro.
I want to go to Thailand. I want to go
And
all
it's
that
way
shit.
worse than that, bro. It's like I'll
But
tell you offline because I can't really talk about it online. But the stuff that really go on is real crazy, bro.
that
Yeah.
shit wild. Like
It's
okay,
way worse.
so
Way worse.
Thailand.
That's
Hey
just
hey Mark,
the tip of the
let me
iceberg,
speak
bro.
to the expert. Mark, Thailand is Thailand though, right?
Oh, Thailand, it's awesome. That's the
Thailand
only
got their
rule.
rules, but it's a fun place to vacation.
Like I want to
That's
go
the
They
only
there.
love
rule I
black
would
men
tell
in
you.
Thailand, Slick. You'll have a blast.
I ain't trying to fuck with no
No, but the only rule I would tell you is do not be caught disrespecting the king or
Don't do
stomping
that.
on money to stop it
Yeah.
blowing away.
You
That's
say
about
anything
it.
about their king, bro, that's your ass.
And if you touch any drugs more serious than weed, that's
That's your
stupid as
ass.
well.
I ain't fuck with
Yeah,
none
they
of that
real
shit.
strict on drugs
There's
there
too
and
many
drunk
lady
driving.
boys.
Like
I'm
drunk
But
good.
driving
weed,
is a 20-year sentence, so you
I'm good,
gotta
bro. I gotta be
know where
wired
you're
up,
at. That's all that means.
bright
Like
eyed,
if you're
bushy
gonna go
tail to go
somewhere,
over there, bro.
study the laws of where you're
but,
going,
But
bro.
I
but,
want
Like
to go.
you can't go to
but
Dubai
weed,
and be drunk in
but,
public. That's a 20-year sentence in Dubai. So you gotta understand. And if you
Man,
get
I
caught
be,
drunk,
Almost.
if you
I
get caught
be,
drunk driving
bro.
if you get caught drunk driving in Turkey, bro, death sentence. So you gotta understand where
Hang
you're
on,
at. Like
hang
you know
on.
what I mean?
I got drunk in Dubai
No, I
twice.
said publicly. Public drunkenness in Dubai is against the law. I ain't said you can't get drunk in Dubai. I said public drunkenness.
Yeah,
You
look,
gotta be shitty drunk though, like for them to know though.
Like you
Like
know,
I
I'm
get what
talking about
you're
how
saying.
we got like how you'll see
nah, look, what it
like
is they've actually got. It's almost like designated.
areas.
Well, they've conceded there's certain hotels that you can actually go to where alcohol, American owned or whatever, alcohol's okay. But what he's saying to you is you can't just wander out of that hotel
Yeah.
and try and get a hotel or just, stumble up the road.
Like how you come out the bar drunk with your friends, that's a no-no.
Yeah. So you're better off just in those areas if that's something that you think you're going to do at the end of the night after you've been around, buy or pay for a room in that same hotel so that you're not actually feel like you've got to actually walk out and go somewhere else. But I'll talk to you offline, Slick. There's some sneaky little things that happened over there. They don't tell you within the walls. There's a pink building over there. It's just a massive, big, tall pink building. Well, it's painted pink, and all of the United Arab Emirates airplane staff live there. So I'll let you on more and wander for a minute. I don't know if you've ever been on a United Arab Emirates flight,
Not yet.
but yeah, just imagine some of the air crew that might be just stopping in there.
I got you. I got you.
They'd be like those ring girls from that fight the other day.
Oh,
Yeah,
top
boy.
notch, bro.
Hey, the
Oh,
one
and
tonight, I was like,
what?
God damn.
Damn.
And they make you smoke these like almost like through a overcomplicated bong, right? With
I think they're called hookahs.
Hookahs. We
Yeah,
got them here.
shisha. It's called shisha.
well, whatever it's called, but
I know they smoke hashish.
it's tobacco that's laced with some sort of flavor in it.
Hookah.
So, and
Yeah, it's a hookah.
It's the equivalent to this. This thing
Yeah,
I got
it's
right here.
vaping. Yeah, it's vaping. It's not tobacco. It's like a vape. They got the same shit in Bali and Thailand.
But they
I
smoke
was
that
there
hash
in
too. Fuck
I was
that.
there in what 2001. So I'm suspecting a few things might have changed since then. But
I mean, the
three,
flavored tobacco, that's what we call here. Like, we got places that had that, the whole pipe with the hoses. You talking about with the hoses that come from
Yeah,
it?
yeah, that's it.
And
Shisha.
they got the tobacco, flavored tobacco.
they got a big cone on it, and it's all glass, and
Yeah.
you're just sucking on it like a big bong, and
Yeah. We got places that you can go to do all
Yeah,
that.
we put weed in those too.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, and
I
that's
don't, but yeah.
in Thailand. It's wild. Like you can't disrespect the king, but there's a weed shop every 20 meters.
For real?
Oh mate, it's everywhere. Everywhere.
Pair of fucking dice, man.
I went to small towns on my bike tour in April that most tourists don't go to, and and it's just locals. But there's weed shops everywhere.
I'm going, bro. I'm going there. Fuck China.
First thing I'm gonna say off the
y'all
plane.
just
Where
made
the
me
weed
take
at?
China off my list, bro.
Fuck yeah.
China's
No,
off the list, bro.
not hard to find, I can tell you.
Australia first, Slick.
If you want to go to
I'm going to London,
if you want to go to Asia,
Australia,
Japan is a safer
Thailand.
option for Americans, bro, because we got military bases there. That's a safer option.
What, Japan?
Yep.
Yeah, but Japan's
It's extremely
expensive.
hot
Yeah,
out
it
there
is.
right here. I done been to Japan. That's on my
that.
list. But I've been to England before, bro. And listen, I got a wild story about that.
Japan, the
First
reason Western
10
culture's
seconds
over
off
there.
the plane in England, I got a knife pulled on me.
But
God,
Japan's
I want to go to
expensive.
England. I want to go to fucking
Japan's
England.
First 10
expensive.
seconds, bro.
Yeah, England, motherfucker, bro.
They will run up on
dude.
you with knives so quick, bro. It's wild.
Well,
I'm gonna
that's
have one
because
too.
you're a bully and you're shifty.
I am not a bully.
I don't
I'm
give a
just
fuck about the knife.
honest.
I'm gonna have one too.
Am I a bully, Slick? I
I'm
am
gonna
not.
show
Man,
them.
am I a bully, bro?
Now I know
I
what I'm
am
talking
not a
about. I'm gonna
bully.
show them why they got sidewalks.
Yeah,
I
you're a
think-
bully,
yeah,
cunt.
you are a
You're
bully
a bully.
because I am too, and you my bro.
Yep.
If you've got a list, you're a bully.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
What he doesn't know, Mark, is he doesn't know the repercussions of making our list. He thinks his list is the worst one.
Punches list
See,
is
that's
so
what
dangerous.
I like this Mexican boxing
to
dude.
my Aussie fam on here. What's the gun laws like over there?
Oh,
Like if you get caught with a gun illegally, what happens?
Hang on.
Well,
hang
first,
on,
do
hang
you
on.
get to have
Back up.
one? Do you get to have one?
Hang on.
With
Back up.
laws, that's the rules.
Okay. I can talk to you in very specific detail here. So turn your amendment rights off for a minute.
Yeah.
Just turn it off.
It's a whole nother country. We got you.
So there's absolutely a place and a time for firearms in Australia, particularly for landowners, rural farm owners, for pests and all those sorts of things. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what the government asks you to do over in Australia is there's a couple of key points that come with it. First of all, you actually, as part of your initial registration, regardless of what state you're in, is they do a significant background check on you. So if you've had violence, if you've had any sort of criminal record, they weigh that up against whether you pass step one. So step one says that they, within reason, say that you're a reasonably responsible adult And now you must go into some form of basic 101 training.
Okay.
Your 101 training is about what not to do, safe handling, not shooting on the horizon, all of those sorts of things, right? And that's step 2. Step 3 is then you'll be practically assessed and you'll be asked to actually pass an exam.
Okay.
Now, the exam is 15 questions and it's more about just really basic stuff.
Hey,
Safe handling.
Quick question. Deej, is that for a handgun or a rifle? Because here in the States it's different. Like a shotgun or a rifle is different from just like getting a handgun. So is that
And
just for all guns or is it just for handguns?
Good question.
Okay, good question, but you're impatient. So just pull up.
You basically can't have a handgun.
You
Damn.
you can you
You
can have
can,
a
but it's
handgun.
fucking hard.
You can have a handgun if you're a registered, associated, and proven
You'd be in a
club
club, yeah? Yeah.
where you're just shooting at bits of paper and different targets and different
Okay.
competitions. Right? The restrictions come with farmers and landowners are allowed to have a different class of license that allows them to have semi-automatic rifles or shotguns, right? Whether it's a shotgun. In saying that, they still need to provide a genuine reason. I can't go over to, for example, I can't go over to Western Australia and as a landowner apply for a semi-automatic rifle or shotgun for hunting deer, like, because they just don't exist, right?
Right.
So they weed through some of that, and the bottom line is that you cannot get, and you're not ever going to be supported with assault rifles. They're illegal in Australia.
Oh,
In different states, they have some different restrictions on the caliber of rifle that you can actually buy. Whether it's falls into a class of sniper rifle, some of the higher powered rifles, 300 Win Mags, all those sorts of things. So there's flexibility in there. What there's not is a gift free. You've got a license now. Go buy what you want.
So you can't. So basically, you can't buy a handgun and you can't get a license to
can't
carry.
own an assault rifle either.
Hang on,
Did that make you jealous
hang
though?
on.
Because I can honestly say, all three of
No,
us
hold on,
either
hold
have
on. My
owned or
next question
currently
is
own.
this, because the reason I'm asking is because
one at a time.
so say okay, because here I can apply for it, but it's by state. Okay, here in
Yep.
America it's by state. So
Yep.
in Missouri,
Same
I can
here.
apply for a license. I can
So the
conceal and carry for my protection. Right? I can
see
go.
we don't
I can just buy a rifle with no license. I can just
Yeah,
get a
you can get an
rifle.
AR-15
Yeah,
easy.
I can just get that with nothing to just protect my home.
I got 2 of them.
Now my thing is for you guys. I'm wondering because it's a different country.
understand that conceal and carry and defending yourself is never a genuine reason.
Well,
There's a couple of things that actually come behind that. Now, remember,
what?
our constitutions and all those sorts of things are very different. So there's one part of it that says that we don't want to encourage armed home burglaries, right? Nor do we want to actually empower people to defend themselves with firearms. And we can
Why?
go down that rabbit hole on, but for the most part, I would say that it's successful.
Okay.
Right?
See, that's why
I
that
was
was my
trying to think
question.
if y'all had any
Here,
David Koresh
here,
type situations
here
in
goes my
Australia.
right. Here's my question. So, what is like the how's the crime right there for? It's like home intrusion.
Well, it still happens,
yeah,
but there's nobody's got a gun.
Yeah, but
No.
here's the thing, because like here, this is ongoing battle here with guns, right?
Yeah.
Where every time it's time for a new president, we're gonna get guns to go away, this and the third. So it does nothing but scare people to go buy all the bullets up and buy as many guns as they want. And we look at it as like, oh, you just trying to make money, right? 'Cause we know who the NRA here is, right? So hold on. So like, check this out. My thing is, if you get rid of the guns here, criminals a criminal doesn't go into a store and buy a gun.
No.
Correct.
He's gonna go
Nope.
get guns. He gonna find a way to get a gun.
Yep, very
See,
easy.
And
I'll
with
jump,
me,
can I jump in here?
buying a gun, I'm on a registry list. So
See,
you know my
the
gun.
only people in Australia that have got guns is the military, the police, and criminals, basically.
So you guys don't have gun stores?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
like DJ was saying, farmers, this, that, and the other. I mean, you can. I've met a person, and he does like, what would you call it? You know, for security for what famous people and stuff. And he's got he can carry a handgun, and it can be concealed, but that's a specific. You know, I mean, I can't go and get that.
See,
I can't go. I can't go and buy a handgun and
That's
conceal
fucked
it and
up,
carry it around
because
the
if
public.
you run into a guy who does have one, like
let me give you and just give me a minute, guys. Like you've got questions, let me answer them. And the reason I think I can answer them pretty well is I'm actually licensed to hold them.
Okay.
Right. So there's a couple of things that go with all of this. Is that first of all, there's nothing written into our comparative constitution that you're allowed to bear arms. Now, from what I understand, is the constitution was built that citizens were allowed to bear arms as to protect themselves from the government from overwhelming or army intervention and all those sorts of things. Now, this is a whole political thing, so I won't touch too much on them. The difference here is over in Australia is that we don't have the appetite for, just because it's not there, we don't have the appetite for the backing and the financial gain in politics that exists over in America. So there's not a NRA or a equivalent over in Australia that can pour millions or billions into political parties' coffers. It actually doesn't exist. So now we're actually breaking it down into practicality. What's the practicality? The practicality is that, yes, there's been some very few, but still significant mass killings by way of firearms in Australia. Yes, criminals still have handguns, shotguns, rifles, those sorts of things. You're never going to stop that. What it is, it's more, from what I understand, it's about saying, look, for those that need it and it's useful for humane culling of animals, sheep, stock, all of those sorts of things. Because you can imagine that it probably costs $1 to put a bullet in a sheep that's fly blown or infected, where it probably costs $800, $900 to get a vet out to actually euthanize them, right? So all of this was actually looked at. What we won't promote, or what the government's not promoting and the police aren't promoting, is saying, look, you actually don't have a reason for an AR-15. There's not a good enough reason for it, because for the purposes that you want as a farmer or a landowner or a recreational shooter, is you actually don't need automatic or semi-automatic rifles.
take
Because
take that off the table. I'm saying, for as a person that just want to be able to protect themselves just in case.
Now,
know what I mean?
I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example. There was a man in Kalgoorlie a few years ago. His house was broken into while he was there by a person, and he had a gun. This bloke, and legally had the gun. Like he was, he had, I don't know if he was in a club or whatever, but he legally had the gun. He pulled the gun out to protect himself and his property. Shot this bloke. That man is still in jail.
God damn.
Damn,
Yeah,
for real?
I don't
They
know
don't
what it's
have
like.
self-defense laws then, or what the hell?
No,
you're
you
not
can't.
act-
No.
Yeah.
you're not
I don't know
actually
what it's like
allowed
over there.
to. You're
I don't know.
actually
In
not
W,
allowed to assault a burglar in Australia inside your own confines
well,
of your
Even
no,
house.
if he has a gun.
No.
no. See, and this is where I want to jump in. See, I don't know what it's like over in Sydney, but in WA, the law is basically you can use whatever he's got. If he's just there with his hands, well, you can assault him all you like to protect yourself with your hands. If he's got a knife, you can use a knife.
In my state, right, if they've found their way
Wow.
into my home, right, my best defense is dragging them out into the street, into a public area, not a private area, and dealing with it there. Because if I defend myself or my family with overwhelming violence inside my own home, I run the risk of actually going to jail for it.
Now
Wow.
this is how it works in my state.
Well, it's different.
About
That's
50
different here in WA.
states. Now, this is what happens here when somebody breaks into our house in Pennsylvania. If somebody breaks into my house, all right, I have the right to do anything inside my household to protect you. But say I catch you in my house and I pull my gun on you and you turn and run out the house, all right? If I chase you out the house and shoot you in the back or anything, punch you, hit you in the head, do anything, I immediately go from victim to aggressor and now I'm in trouble. That's how it works here.
Now, see here in Missouri, we got something called the castle law. If you kicking at my door too fucking hard, to the point where I feel like you finna break my door down, I can shoot you.
But you know
That's
what,
how it
Slick?
should
We
be.
live in the same state. Guess what, though? And I was told this by a cop. You only get 2 shots because if you dump a whole clip,
Yeah,
a
that's
whole
when they say
18 in me,
excessive. Right.
yeah,
That's
then
when they say
that's
excessive.
overkill.
Right.
They
See,
call it
here
Overkill.
in Pennsylvania,
Because you
get
just want them to leave you alone. You
they
know
got
what
to
I'm saying?
physically come in your house.
Boys, I don't know whether we've got it right or wrong, but the statistics show that even for those that are desperate until more recent times with the cost of living, and it's more younger people than it is with adults, it's not overly common for a burglar to try and get into your house with a weapon.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Not with a gun, anyway.
Right.
wow.
Well, that makes sense then. That's why I had
When
to
I
ask
say
because, like,
it's only criminals that have got guns.
because like
When I say
here,
it's only
because
criminals
here,
that have got guns,
because here,
it's
9
not.
times out of 10, somebody coming to your house, they got a gun.
They
Yeah,
got
Yeah,
9
but see,
10 of the time somebody come in your house here, they got a gun.
Now
over
there are,
here,
but to attest to what you guys are saying, there are situations where people who have registered guns to their homes, to the person, and somebody has come in there and they mowed them down, and they have to prove themselves in court that they were not the aggressor. They were, you know what I'm saying, that they were protecting themselves.
self-protection. Yeah.
I have a friend that was at an Amoco. That's a gas station here. I mean, it's BP now, but it was Amoco at the time, right? And he was gassing his car up. It was a nice car, Caprice, big rims on it, all that extra shit, right? And after he put the pump in the car, he got back in the car. He saw a guy in his rear view bent down behind his car. He looked out on the passenger side, went mirror, and saw a gun on that side. What he did, he pulled his gun out, and when the dude tried to run up and open the door, he shot him. And the other guy tried to run, he shot him, right? He ended up doing 6 months, and they held him for 6 months, even though they had a tape, and they was trying to carjack him. So I mean, it is instances here where you still have to prove yourself. You get what I'm saying? And
Look,
things
Slick,
like that. It's just the fact that if he
I'm of
didn't
the
have that
opinion
gun,
that
would he be alive? Type shit. You know what I mean?
I'm of the opinion that whatever the circumstance might be and the variables, right? How you react in that minute or those couple of minutes have got nothing to do with you questioning the law. You're just going to defend yourself. You're going to
Right.
defend your family and those sorts of things. And it won't really matter, right?
Right.
Whether there's a law that you can do it, you can't do it, you're
Yeah.
justified, you're actually going to react with what your brain tells you to do neurologically. Like it's imprinted in your brain and your body to defend your clan, your family, whatever it is. It's how we've evolved over time.
Yeah.
My issue is that, well, it's not really my issue, is that the question comes to bear that when we see, and I don't know how often it happens, when we see young people that aren't mentally stable or they've been through a rough time and go to school and take it out on kids and bits and pieces,
Yeah.
what rules do you actually make to actually minimize that or alleviate it? So you can't ever alleviate it, because where there's a will of way, that what you've actually got to do is you've got to say, well, what have we got now that actually fits within the Constitution over there that says, well, how do we tighten this up so that maybe we can avoid some of them rather than all of them?
I say
That,
we had a comedian that made a great point. He made it as a joke, but he meant well by it. Make the bullets cost more than the gun.
well, the thing is guns don't kill people. People kill people.
Yeah. Yeah, but they get their hands on them. Don't know,
Exactly.
they get their hands on them and don't know what to do with them, because you get rid of guns, criminals always gonna find their way to get their hands on them. You get what I'm saying?
But I don't
Yeah.
think that you need a full assault force of a neighborhood in every single
No,
state.
no. I
Yeah.
look. I got. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to put my shit, but Scorpions. I done had a Kel-Tec. You know what I'm saying? That shit is toys to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I never felt in my let me say this the right way, my mature adult life, that I ever need to put that in my backseat, ride around with it. You get what I'm saying? If you ever held a Kel-Tec or a Scorpion or anything, AR, I never felt like I need to ride around with that, right?
No, that was just for
Those are toys to me. That's something I take to a range just to have fun with. But a handgun, you know, I would like to have, you know what I mean,
Slick
a pocket pistol
people,
on me.
little people and people that are being bullied and haven't dealt with it actually probably might feel different. You're not going to bully me. I'm just going to shoot you in the face. Like it,
That
say,
yeah.
yeah, it did
maybe
get bad for that.
so maybe
Yeah,
you
but
look at
when
psychology, because you boys are likely to actually get out of the car and just grab someone by the scruff of the neck and punch the hell out of them to prove your point, right? But you got to understand that people that feel insecure make
It de-
uneducated decisions.
right. It depends where I'm at though. See, like here, like okay, if I'm a city boy, so I'm from St. Louis City, I ain't trying to fight you. You got one or two options: leave me the fuck alone, or you finna I'm pop you somewhere in your leg, in the belly, and they gonna come get you. You get what I'm saying? Because 9 times 10, that's what you want. It's about where you at here. Now, where I live, where I live at, I can get away with a fight. You get what I'm saying? It's all about where I am, and I got a person on this panel that will tell you I go nowhere without Iris. That's my gun
Uh,
name.
don't give
But
away all your secrets, but
what though?
I
I
don't.
think
My
it,
No, that's not.
situation
No,
is a
no, no.
little
It's
bit
legal. What
different
I'm
though.
saying is legal, bro. What I'm saying is legal.
My situation is a little bit different, man. If everybody who knows me knows, hey, this guy box, so I'm not gonna get
Right.
no fair one. I'm not gonna get no fair one. You know what I mean? If it's some kind of dispute or somebody's upset, I'm not gonna get no fair one. I'll run the fade all day long. We can anybody who's an op out there, yeah, blood, I'll run that fade. But chances is unlikely I'm not gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
But while we're saying this, I do want to preface this. The goal is never have to use it.
Yeah, I don't want to shoot you. I'll fight.
You understand what I'm saying? The goal is never to have to use it. We got sense. The goal is never to have to use it.
I prefer to punch you in your mouth, DJ.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's we don't want to use it, bro. We don't
man.
But see, when I said earlier that only the military, the police, and criminals have got guns, the criminals that have the guns are not the local crackhead or the busted ass people around the corner that want to steal your TV and break into your house. The people breaking in your house don't have the guns. They don't have the money to have a gun. The criminals that have got the guns are bikie clubs, organised crime, drug dealers,
gangsters.
Gangsters, not your average run of the mill crackhead living around the corner that wants to steal your TV. They don't got guns.
Right. I got.
Now they don't have guns here either, though. They just want to see your TV.
For the most part, one out of 10 will get their hands on the strap, but most
because this is why I like having these discussions because this is why I like having these discussions.
Guns are pretty cheap. Well, you can walk into a Walmart and buy a gun, eh?
Yeah, not here no more. You can buy a shotgun.
Can't do that here no more, but yeah, you used to.
You used to. But here's the thing, though. I like having these discussions because a lot of people think the world is all the same. And, like, for me, I just want to know. Because, see, here, like, these little dudes, these little guys, they don't fight. You see what I'm saying? And they so scared to get hit, the first thing they want to do is shoot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what's scary about out here. It's not that the people got guns. It's the scary cat. It's the scary ones. It's not the gangsters that know what to do with the guns. It's not nobody like me know what to do with a pistol. It's the scary cats. They just so quick to shoot because they don't want to get no type of confrontation or any of that, but they pretend to be tough. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Yeah.
And that's what sucks about it, bro, because the way y'all get to walk around and how you guys are talking, I wish we could do that. Honest to God, bro. I wish.
Hang on.
I had to teach my kids how to shoot.
Punch say he was going to punch me in the mouth?
Punch said he's going to punch you in the mouth. Punch didn't say he was going to punch you in the mouth. Did you punch?
But one thing you got to realize, too, America's not a place. It's a people, and it's a mindset.
Right.
And
we love our guns.
A lot of old gunslinger Western kind of thing to it. Now it's
built on it. Yeah, that's
parties.
Right, man.
It's certain political parties, bro, that want to take guns away from the American people.
That's why I was telling them. That scares them into them.
But having said all this, in Australia, I mean, our gun laws are strict as hell, but we don't have people walking into high schools or kindergartens and just machine gunning people down either. That shit don't happen over here.
I'll be honest with you. Some of that shit be manufactured.
Yeah,
bro.
man, that shit's bullshit right there.
But then, in California and New York, two of the biggest states over here, bro, it's hard as hell to get a gun. You better not get caught with a gun.
Man,
because those gun laws are real strict.
In California, that shit pissed me off. I bought my oldest 24-year-old, right? She's 24 now, but she wasn't at the time. And I went out there, buy her pistol. That motherfucker held my gun 7 days. I paid for it, and he said, we got to hold it because, and I understood when he broke it down to me, but he should have told this shit to me beforehand. But he said he had to hold it for 7 days, because he didn't want to, they couldn't just give it to you and go kill somebody. You get what I'm saying? Now, here in Missouri, shit, I could buy a gun, the bullets, and all that shit in the same day.
Yeah.
And go home with that shit with no problem, bro.
It's like that here too.
What, you don't have to pass any
background check.
Fuck no, man. You can go in that bitch.
Not with that for a machine gun though. Machine guns is like a little quick,
Nah, but if you don't have no felonies, you can get that fucking gun and and this is what they gonna try to do to you, right? They gonna be like, we'll walk you to the car, but this is dumb shit. They gonna put it in your trunk. They gonna walk away with the bullets and everything. You could put that shit together and do whatever the fuck you want, bro. Swear to God.
Fuck, that's wild as hell,
That's
man.
how it is here in Missouri. Swear to God, bro.
See, that's if I came to America.
Ain't no limit. Ain't no limit, bro. Ain't no limit to how many bro. In
Fuck
one
that.
day, I bought 6 in one. I swear to God, if my brother-in-law listening right now, he can hop on right now.
Now tell him about the
one day, I bought 4 fucking guns in one day.
Show your ID, get any gun, walk right
That's
out with any
it,
gun.
bro. I bought 4
Only
guns
thing
in one day.
you can't have no criminal history and
Right.
history of domestic violence. If you got a history of domestic violence, you ain't gonna get shit.
Yeah, you ain't got no domestic violence and no felonies.
And no felonies.
Wow, that's wild, man. That is wild.
Yeah, bro.
That's
And that's
what
but that's just Missouri, though.
Any guns
That's Missouri. I don't know about no other state, but Punch says like that in his state. But I know for my state, shit. But when I was in California, they held her gun for 7 days, bro.
So mine was like a 20-minute background check, bro. Got any gun I want?
It was a 38 snub nose. They held her. It was a 38 snub nose. My correction, 380. I'm sorry, it was a 380, and they held that bitch for 7 days. And I was like, God damn, ain't that a bitch? And because I remember I had to add 2 more days. I had to add 2 more days onto my trip because of that shit. I was only supposed to be out there 5 days, and he was gonna give it over to me.
I'd be scared as hell coming to America because I mean I can't go to a bar anywhere and someone starts annoying me, you know what I mean? And here if they start annoying me, we have a bit of an argument. You might go out the front and have a punch on, but you know what I mean? It's
different. It's like what y'all tell me. I'm pretty sure if I come to where you guys are, right? There's places where I just shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? I'm new to your country. There's places that like, nah, bro, we not going there, right? Because it's just bad there, right? It's the same thing here. If you came where I live right now, you can have no arguments that you're talking about. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you go to where I'm raised at, that argument ain't gonna go right. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just that's why I was saying it pays to know people that you could talk to. And salute to my boy Rob. You want to know somebody everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? So that way that person can tell you the lay of the land. You know what I mean? You don't ever walk into a country naked or things like that, or at least talk to someone who been somewhere where you trying to go. You know what I mean? Because it's I don't want to make America sound like it's big and bad. It's not. It's just you just know where to go and where not to go. And I'll be honest with you, coming out to Missouri as a tourist, you're not gonna hit no spot like that. You're not gonna go nowhere where it's gonna be like that, bro. Pretty much everywhere you go, you can have them arguments and you're gonna be fine. You know what I mean? It's just that I'm from here and I have family in them parts. You know what I mean? So I was raised to already be on top. My dad taught me how to shoot. You know what I'm saying? I grew up shooting bottles in the driveway. You know what I mean? Like, so, but that was based on where I live. You know what I mean? I'm fucking 12 shooting a gun. You know what I mean?
Like if you let a handgun off in a neighborhood here, mate, the coppers will be around in about 2 seconds flat.
That shit, come where I live, the coppers gonna be around about 40 minutes flat. They gonna be later than your dominoes gonna be at my house before the popo. The motherfuckers don't give a fuck about us. I promise God, they take so damn long to come to your damn house. Ambulance, fire. You know what I'm saying? All of them gonna show up at the same time, like they waiting on the corner. We was waiting on you.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I got a couple of celebrities in my neighborhood, so they come fairly fast here.
You lucky,
goddamn. Before here,
now where I live out
around
here,
important people, they'll come fast as shit. It'd be funny.
Now this how I gotta talk on the phone. Okay, I live here where I'm at right now, right? This how I gotta talk. Oh my God, we've been shot. Help us. If I sound like that, they gonna come real fast. I use my regular fucking voice to be like, oh yeah, you black. We'll be there in a minute. We on lunch.
But where I stay at, I stay in the hood of all hoods, nigga, in Kansas City. I stay prime time. Fun fact. Well, you probably know, Punch. I live right up the street from where Mac Dre got killed at. Nigga, I stay in the hood.
Yeah.
The hood.
Fitties.
See,
But
in
I bought a house
Australia,
for
it's that
cheap, so I
bad.
couldn't
People
help
don't
it.
even know what a gun sounds like. You know what I
I
mean?
bought a house
The,
for
the,
cheap. So, hey, it is what it is.
Fuck it.
here in Australia, people don't know what a gunshot sounds like, to be honest, because you never hear it. There was people 3 streets away from me, I don't know, a couple of years ago that set fireworks off. Fucking people in their street started ringing the cops saying people were shooting. I mean, fireworks don't sound nothing like a gun.
Shit.
And that's another thing here
Get you
in
a
America.
22.
In America, calling the police like that, you would be considered a bitch.
Here this is.
Seriously.
Let me
If you
tell you
called the
something.
police, you would be fucked up.
And I think
You know
I
what
can
I mean?
speak
The
for
whole
Punch.
neighborhood would be against you.
I think I can speak for Punch.
Yeah, we don't respect it.
9 and me. Going to bed, gunshots was our nursery rhyme.
Yeah, right.
I grew up, and I can tell you what gun was shot by hearing it, bro.
Yeah, we can't. It gets.
I'm going back to bed.
Gunshots was a normal.
It was normal, bro. Like,
See, this just
true
fucking
story.
spins,
Where I
this
stay
just
right
fucking
now.
spins me out.
Yeah,
But,
like right.
And Punch is terrified of fucking spiders.
It's a different thing, bro. Because like those things ain't common. Those aren't common here. So like, but gunshots was common and prevalent through my entire life, bro. Like for instance, all right. So when I left the city and I came where I'm at now, right? It was 4th of July and New Year's, and they was shooting. Bah, bah, bah. Over here New Year's, they shooting there and shit, right? And where I'm at, they don't do that. And somebody moved in our apartment complex and was shooting, right? We couldn't see him. And all these motherfuckers ducked. They was like, they went down and shit. I was the only motherfucker standing up. And I was like, what y'all ducking for? Ain't nothing but a 22. What's wrong with y'all? Like, and it fucked me up because at that moment,
what gun it is.
Right. At that moment though, that's how much I realized that how desensitized I was to it. In reality, I should have been ducking though. You understand what I'm saying? But I was so used to it, it didn't make no never mind to me, bro. Like, cause I had been hearing it forever. Like forever, ever. And it's not me, don't ever take me this as me gloating. I'm not gloating. I'm saying that it's always been an issue. You see what I'm saying? It's always been a problem.
Different
Nobody should have
country,
to grow up
different
like
reality.
that. Yeah,
You know,
and
different country, different reality, bro.
It is.
Sometimes different state, different reality. You know?
And that's a reality that no matter what color you are,
shit,
you from
I don't know about
a hood area, you're gonna get used to gunshots, man.
I'm gonna say it like this. The reality is all the same. The game is just a little bit different. You know what I'm saying?
You're not gonna get that type of shit in Idaho or some shit, Boise, Idaho.
Well, I never been there, but
or Wyoming or some shit. You know,
I'm gonna say it like this: every place I've lived, you understand what I'm saying? From St. Louis, California, Detroit, goddamn me, you understand me? Even Austin, Texas, goddamn me, you know what I mean? It's just that you need to know where to step and not to step. You know what I mean? You know, and this, like I said, this is why I like having this conversation about people in other countries, because like I've had a conversation with somebody in London. It was like, shit, knives is a motherfucker. They'll stab your ass. You know what I'm saying? Your ass up because they get caught with a gun. That's years. You know what I mean? Like it's a rap. Like it's a rap. You get caught with a gun. You know what I mean?
Same with Australia. You see someone with a gun, man, you're going for years.
Yeah. So everybody carry big ass knives and shit in fucking London like that, like equivalent to we got big ass pistols. You know what I mean?
I mean, I've got a big ass knife, but I don't carry that fucking thing around with me. But you come to my house looking for trouble, you're gonna leak when you're leaving.
Man, I just feel like goddamn me getting cut is worse than getting shot. Shit. Shot me the fuck up.
Getting sliced up is worse than getting shot.
I got my hunting knife here.
They both fucked up. Trust me. They both fucked up.
I got stabbed, bro. I wish I could point my camera down my leg, bro. That shit was the worst.
I'm going to tell you a story. At Christmas Eve last year, I got my hunting knife here. I just measured it. The blade is 7 inches long. It's a big knife. Mm. And my son wanted to put his daughter's push bike together, and because I'd been exercising quite severely all day, So I pulled my hunting knife out to cut the zip ties that were holding shit together, and because I've been drinking too much and smoking weed, and I pulled it the wrong way, and it cut through the zip tie, and I stabbed myself in the calf muscle.
Damn.
That fucking thing went in about 3 inches, and the cut was about 3 inches long and deep.
Damn,
straight
Mark.
to emergency. Fuck, it was bleeding like a motherfucker. Only just missed an artery.
You yanked that bitch out. The hook was in.
Yeah.
3
My
inches.
son's standing there looking at me, and I look up to him, and the knife's still in my leg, and I look up at him, and I said, I think I fucked up there. And I pulled it out, and the blood just ran. It looked like Tim Blue's head, man. It was fucking...
Man, I had a knife going my ass. That shit, boy.
My son went fucking white. I think I had 12 stitches to fix it.
Man, that shit, why top ramen look gross to me now, bro.
And I was flying to Bali about 3 days later.
Damn. Man, I got stabbed in the leg. Motherfucker stabbed me coming out of school. And this I'm speaking to 9 right now. Guess what gang they wanted me to join, bro?
What's that?
The blue side. As you would say, the flu side. Nigga, motherfucker stabbed me in my leg coming out to school, nigga. Boom, nigga. And look, this how it was, bro. They told me this is that and third. I said, okay, whatever. So I already saw a motherfucker waiting on me. So I told security I'm going out the back. Them niggas wouldn't let me out the back. So I bum rushed through the door, right? Like my instinct told me they outside the door. I bum rushed the door. Them motherfuckers standing there. I start swinging. I didn't even realize I got stabbed, bro. Boy, when I tell this motherfucker was in my leg, when I pulled that motherfucker out, if y'all don't know what fat look like, your fat in your leg look like, bro, it looked like fucking top ramen, bro. Squiggly ass fucking.
Man.
It looked like squiggly ass lines. You think I'm bullshitting, bro? I swear to God, that's what it looked like. That shit was hanging out my fucking leg, bro.
That was
He
Cindy,
said top ramen.
It looked like top ramen, bro. You know how you got that part of the top ramen that's still stuck together that you ain't broke? And it's like squiggly. That's what your fat look like, bro. That shit was hanging out my fucking leg.
Agreeing.
Nigga, that shit was hanging out my motherfucking leg, bro. Nigga, when I tell you, man, and the truth is, I swear, this is the truth. The shit don't hurt until you look at it. Swear to God. Boy,
I'm going to be honest.
Like, what the fuck?
It is. I was
when I stabbed myself in the calf muscle, that didn't hurt at all. There was no pain.
And, they started shooting, bro, and we took off running. I took off running because they shooting. Out of nowhere, I just fell down. Boom. I got back up, started running again. Like, damn, I'm get back to the homie. He's like, damn, blood, you hit. Looked at my shit, passed out.
Damn. Swear to God, bro. It's like you don't know until you look at it, bro.
You look at it, pass out. Yeah,
swear to God, bro. That shit, man, stab get hurt. That shit hurt, bro. Like, fuck that shit.
And that bullet is
I've been shot at a few times, but I ain't never got hit, nigga. I always was about it.
Be honest, my son, he was saying that's got to hurt. I said, no, it's not hurting at all. Man, it really wasn't hurting, no.
That's some adrenaline shit. Fuck that.
I tell you. And all the alcohol I'd been drinking too, but the stitches hurt more than the stab wound, put it that way.
Yeah, bro. Motherfucking goddamn, my whole thigh was fucking swole up. I don't know how long, bro. Boy, that shit was some bullshit. Boy, I'm thinking back on that shit, bro. Got me rubbing my shit right now. The scar's still there, bro. That shit ain't no joke. Getting stabbed for no, but man, boy, fuck that. But yeah, in London, bro, they don't play that shit. I think I sent hey, Punch. Was it Punch or was it Punch? Well, I seen that video too, man. Was it 9? Where that boy was getting that Uber and they was stabbing the fuck out his ass.
Oh yeah. And that was his uncle. You know that was his uncle driving, bro.
Man, that shit was crazy.
Screaming like, drive, dog,
drive. And they were just gutting his ass. I'm like, God damn, boy.
Yeah, that was in New York, bro.
I ain't gonna say I got a gun. All them gotta go.
That's how them Latin gangs play, yo. They play with knives like that.
Man, that fucking, I mean, you get shot at burn, bro. You not fucking stabbing me. Fuck that. That shit ripping everything the fuck up where they definitely ain't gonna get a chance to save your ass.
Anyway, who we all tipping for tomorrow? Well, tonight, or
I'm
whenever
rooting
that
for Tim Zoo, bro, just because it's a possibility that we can get a Bud and Zoo fight. That's the only reason. You know what I mean?
Same. That's what I want too.
We can get a
Same
Bud
So I
here.
and
can
Zoo
rev,
fight,
I'm
bro.
going
so I
for
can
Zoo.
rev
Zoo
punch
got to
up.
win.
Yeah, man. And behind that though, man, I wonder if Jamel gonna try to pop out the woodworks, bro.
Yeah, maybe. But another fight to watch. I think he's not the fight before Tim's. It's the one before that. So the third last fight on the card. Tapia, I think his name is. He's Mexican, but he lives in Australia. Well, he's Mexican heritage, but he lives in Australia, and he's been Tim's sparring partner for quite a few years.
I sent him on the press conference.
Yeah, he's middleweight. I think it is 160. Yeah.
Hey, same
Hey,
question
did y'all
to
see
you,
that
Mark.
video I sent earlier? Where
What'd you say?
they were talking. Did you see that video I sent earlier? I put it in the.
I think I did.
I put it in the international chat. That's what I'm gonna start calling it.
Okay, no, I didn't see it.
But they was asking about who would be a good coach for Earl Spence coming back, and Sean Porter was like, "Man, my dad." And I start thinking about it. I'm like, bro, that ain't a bad idea.
No, because he familiar with him already. Remember, he was there for the Olympics. He familiar
What
for
was
him. But
that
the thing
question,
is,
Punch?
can Earl take that type of mouth though? Can Earl take that type of brash talking? You know what I'm talking about? Kenny gonna tell Kenny straight up with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think Spence likes being told what to
Kevin
do.
Cunningham too. Your St. Louis native. And I was like, that ain't a bad idea either. Because he works good with Southpaws.
But he gotta be able to talk. Can he take that mouth?
Yeah.
Can he take a coach being a coach? That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
But you know what I always say, bro. The revelation is in the why. And I think that he suggested strong coaches for a reason. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Sean suggested strong coaches like that for a reason. Coaches with mouths. Yeah.
I hit him up yesterday. His ass.
So what's that question, Punch?
Oh yeah, same question we asked DJ earlier. Do you think Tim Zoo, Costa Zoo being in the crowd for the fight is going to make Tim Zoo nervous?
No, I don't think so. No.
That makes me feel better. I don't want him
more
going out to try to punch
I think it
himself
make
out.
him more dangerous, personally.
That's what I think. I think he's going to want to show out in front of his old man.
But that's what I'm worried about. The show out is how he gonna show out. Like, is he gonna? I don't want to go out there and punch himself out trying to get the knockout right away.
Oh no, I don't mean that.
Expose
No, I
himself.
don't mean like that. But I think he wants to, you know. I mean, as we all sort of do, you want to impress your old man, you know. Yeah. And he's not going to impress his old man by being an idiot and just swinging for the rafters.
Yeah.
He wants to be cool, calculated, but win good.
Right. Chappelle said, I heard Earl was in the gym with Roy. I don't think Roy a good fit for that boy.
I don't think Roy a good fit.
He'll sharpen up his defense.
Nah, that the defense that he would be showing him ain't gonna go with his style of fighting though. Because then he'll be sitting and waiting too damn long.
Maybe
you know
Earl do mix in some counter punches. You know, that might make him more like a better fighter.
Roy
I can see Roy with a boost, but not a Spence though.
Right, because see, Roy is
he'll make boots nice.
Because Punch, Roy is a one package person. So like, what I mean by one package, if you learn his defense, you got to learn his offense. You can't pick one or the other.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's just not.
Yeah,
gonna
Earl
work
can't
like
fight
bro.
like that. So yeah, I see what you're talking about.
He can like boots. He could pick that up. You know what I'm saying? He can pick that up and adapt with his style. But Roy is a one package deal, bro. That's why you saw Chris Eubank Jr. when he was training with him. He looked just like Roy. There was no other way. He had to fight that.
Because Roy's style is based on athleticism.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not so much technique, but athleticism.
Right. Right.
Hand speed and feet
correlation.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
All that gotta go together, bro. Yeah. All that gotta go together, man. That's where Bud get the believe it or not, that's where Bud get the what you call that shit? Ping pong? Ping pong from. People think that shit just for fun. That's hand and eye coordination.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
I think Andre Ward would be a good person to train with Errol.
I think Bud's a bit like that too. You know what I mean? He's very athletic.
I think if he was to get Andre Ward, he'd be a good addition, but not main coach. Andre Ward would teach him patience and how to set up punches. But like just going in with that double jab the way he do, he definitely needs somebody who knows him that he's going to listen to, because if he's not willing to listen to Derrick James, I definitely can't see him listening to Kenny.
But do we really think that the
Kenny what he need though for Fundora though, bro? If he gonna get the Fundora fight, because Kenny trained Sean to fight all these taller guys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Kenny's what he need.
Right, but think about it though. Kenny had that boy. That's his boy. That fire been lit since early. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like to take a Earl and tell him he need to move more, throw more, and all of that shit. You don't know what type of Earl you gonna get. You gonna fuck around, punch yourself out, or you don't know what you're gonna get after that. You know what I mean? Like I could train you to do all this shit. You could look good in sparring and all this, and the sparring we see from Earl is mostly situational. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know what you're gonna get in a full-fledged fight at that point. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, is Earl gonna tap out when I want you to dig deep and go in there and get, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. And then the layoff and all of that. It's a lot. That's a lot.
That's the number one problem with most of these fighters is the layoff. I seen a video with Keith Thurman too, talking to Tim Tszyu too. I'm like, Keith, sit the fuck down, bro.
Man, Keith need to go fix his hairline. Stop playing, Keith. Stop playing, Keith, bro.
Hey, man, that ponytail ain't
ponytail. He's trying to make a fight by the end of the year, but it's looking like
that boy had a
January.
fade. That boy had a fade in front of his hairline, bro.
Even though he's been super inactive, man, this is the normal Keith Thurman schedule. And that fight for 2 years, and they come out and fight one fight and be out
man,
again.
Keith Thurman.
Like, he gonna get somebody at 54.
Let me tell you something.
I'll tell you what, if Keith puts his ass in there with Boo, he's gonna find himself on a highlight reel.
Hey, let me tell you something. That'd be perfectly fine, because that's something that Tim Tszyu need. That'd be a good name to be out on his resume. See, stuff like that I don't mind. I just don't like to talk shit part. We know you want a check. We know you want that. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool, bro, Keith. You know what I mean? It just made me mad because I ain't gonna stunt. I was a big Keith Thurman fan, bro.
Me too, bro.
When he tucked his tail after that loss of fucking Pacquiao and disappeared.
Yeah, that was weird.
That shit pissed me off. Because, like, if you want to take any loss, you want to take a loss to a Hall of Famer, a legend, and can't nobody say shit to you. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Hey, another question, fellas. I heard Al Heyman is sick. What's wrong with him?
Yeah, they say he down bad though. They say he down bad. They say
the Grim Reaper's finally coming for his tainted ass soul.
Man, I just think he about to run off on the plug, bro. This look like
I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up, but if he is sick, prayers up to him. But I kind of got a feeling too, though, because it was rumors that he wanted to sell the motherfucker anyways, and I think this is the cash out season, not just for the boxers, but him too. You know, whatever. Because we started to hear more. If you notice, we started to hear more of Louis the Cooper's name than any fucking thing, bro.
Yeah. First time.
Yeah.
Hey, first time I heard Glenn Jennings, Zoo's manager, and he was talking about PVC earlier. I don't know, it was yesterday maybe, the interview they did with him on an Australian thing, and he mentioned PVC and that Louis the Cooper, and I thought, I've never heard him say that name before. Never.
Yeah, Louis the Cooper. See, Louis the Cooper's used to be the muscle, right? He was the one with Al trying to make a deal. You weren't trying to hear him, then he sent Louis the Cooper's. Now it's just Louis the Cooper's, Louis the Cooper's, Louis the Cooper's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not only that, it's more of Louis the Cooper saying TGB. Like you hear him say TGB. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's Tim Brown. You know what I'm saying? Promotions. That's what people don't understand. It's like PBC is a do business ass name. You know what I'm saying? Whereas TGB put the whole thing. They're the real promotion. And that's what the people don't. So,
but see, I've never heard
what's going to happen to PBC.
I've never heard Tim Zoo's manager mention TGB or whatever it is, but he said this bloke's name, that Louis the Cooper. He said that name this morning or yesterday, whenever it was.
Oh yeah, yep. He
and
handling all the business.
Wow, I've never heard that.
Yeah, he's handling all the business. We kind of knew something was up when Louis the Coopers went to talk to Turkey. So it's like, damn, okay, where the fuck Al at, right? Because he's the advisor, he's the traveler, he gonna go talk to everybody. But Tim Brown Promotions is who PBC operates through. Let's say it like that. You get what I'm saying? If you go back and look at the weigh-in, and you'll hear him say TGB. You know what I'm saying? That's PBC essentially. But you're not hearing PBC as prominent as you used to. So I don't know if they try to usher it out. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But at the end of the
bro, it looked like Al just about to run off on the plug. If you on bullshit, what's the first excuse? Man, I wasn't feeling good, bro. I got a headache and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I had to go lay down, man. You know, you on bullshit.
Yeah.
He look like he about to run off on the plug, man.
Yeah, but if Al's got, if he's been diagnosed with terminal cancer or something like that, they're gonna have to come up with some sort of plan, aren't they? Maybe that's why they've got it named.
We'll never know, bro.
No, I know, but I've never heard. I'm just going to refer to Glenn Jennings. I've never heard him say that Louis the Cooper's name before until yesterday.
Louis the Cooper's name start coming up right around.
I've heard the name before, but not come out of Glenn's mouth. That's all I'm saying.
But his name start. I always knew who Louis the Cooper's was, but Louis the Cooper's name start being public right when everybody wanted Fundora to go right back at Tim Zoo.
Yeah.
That's when Al was first sick and his mom died. Now remember that?
Yeah.
And Louis the Cooper stepped in, and that's when his name started floating around. Before that, you really didn't know who. If you didn't know somebody who knew about Louis the Coopers, you didn't know who the fuck Louis the Coopers was for real. You know what I'm saying? Besides reading an article and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, he was pretty much like the muscle, bro. Like, you know what I mean? To push the deal through type shit. You know what I mean?
But another thing I heard Glenn Jennings say yesterday, might have been on a different interview to that one I was just talking about, but they were talking about him, and they said about him being Tim's manager, and that's all he's ever referred to himself as in previous. Is Tim's manager. Yesterday in this other video interview, he said that I'm more of Tim's advisor, and I thought, wow, how come all of a sudden this name comes out I don't never hear of or never heard you say it before, Glenn, and now all of a sudden you're his advisor.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
All of a sudden Al's sick and terminology starts to change and different people's names are being used.
Yep. That's how it goes. He inked that contract. But I don't know which direction they're going in.
He running out on the plug. He got his bags packed and shit. We like, damn, Al, where you going? Oh man, I'm just going up the street. You like, damn, bro, why you got luggage and shit? Like, what the fuck?
Right, exactly.
I'm running to the store real quick.
He didn't put a fighter on MVP for the Mike Tyson card. Top ranked done the same thing. Telling you, money must be looking good. He found his retirement, and he gonna let somebody else run that shit. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Do we really think that Spence and Fundora are gonna fight?
Spence and Fundora, it's a possibility, bro. At this point, it's a real possibility.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real possibility.
I think it's just in there
because when Bud stepped aside, he had stepped aside. That's what threw me the fuck off because it's too many variables now. You done made a way for them to keep that shit away from you, and then on top of that, Jamel can come step up and take that shit from you. You know what I'm saying? Like you created too much of a fucking lane. That's why I'm like, what the fuck is Bud play? Now Bud keeps shit close to the vest, but I want to know what the fuck Bud play is. Are you talking to Jamel? That's a big fight for you. But other than that, like I said, Earl can fight Fundora. Whoever lose that fight, they can make a fight with Tim Zoo. Whoever the fuck, they can keep that belt away from Bud. You know what I'm saying? They keep all that shit away from Bud. Bud will never be undisputed at 154 the way it's looking right now.
I think Bud's either waiting for the Canelo fight or hoping something starts up there. Otherwise, he might just go and fight that. What's that other twit from UFC? McGregor.
Yeah, McGregor.
$100 million each fight. Well, yeah, I'd go and fight McGregor for that much.
I don't know, man. I don't know what he gonna do, but I just feel like
Maybe he
a
gonna
trick
call it
bag.
quits.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's either retire or what, because you in a trick bag at this point. Like, what options do you really have, bro?
Yeah, but he's looking for a big money fight, I think. You know what I mean?
Which he deserves, but it's like
Oh, for sure. But he's
the
not going to get
goal is to get the
anywhere near that
belts.
sort of money. He's not going to get anywhere near that sort of money with Tim Zoo. I bet
Right.
he's not going to get anywhere near $100 million with Spence even. He's not going to get anywhere that money with Pandora. So I don't know.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm
but
telling you, it's no longer about legacy, in my opinion. This is only my opinion. He's looking to sell his own. He don't care who the fuck he fight with, just as long as it's the right amount of zeros behind that first number. He don't give a fuck. And that's just the way I feel.
I think his attitude's changed since that Madrimov fight. I think he's had that 154 fight and he thought, wow, this is a lot different to 147.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to see if I can catch out and get out.
That too, but I don't know, because the way his attitude built, but I don't know the man like that. But
and he fought a dude that's only had 11 professional fights. I mean, I know he's had a lot of amateur fights, but I mean, Zoo, Pandora, they've all had way more fights than that.
Yeah,
and at the weight.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how it works though, because even though Madrimov only had 11 pro fights, bro, he was way more seasoned than a Fundora. He's way more seasoned than a Fundora. He's way more seasoned than a Zoo.
Yeah, I think he beats Madrimov. I think he would beat Fundora. But I think Tim Zoo would make lunch meat for Madrimov.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Tim Zoo's going to make lunch meat of them all. So that's I'm a little bit biased.
Yeah, I just don't know which way you're going to go.
Bud had a lot of hurdles in that fight. That's why, me personally, I felt like that was going to be a difficult fight. You got to move up in weight. Then you ain't fought in a year. And it's your first time at that weight class. That's a lot.
And that's another thing with Spence. I mean, Spence hasn't, it's 15 months now since he fought Bud.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't got a promoter yet. And even if he gets, not a promoter, a trainer, and even if he gets a trainer today, it's going to be at least 3 months for the fight. So it's going to be 18 months out of the ring.
Yeah.
I think Pandora beat him easily, I think.
I think he's damaged goods, man. I think this is the last call for alcohol. I think that what we seen with Danny Garcia is more to come with those old PBC fighters. All those guys that stayed at 147 all those years and didn't really have no ambition to fight each other or be great. I think that Danny Garcia is the trendsetter.
That was, oh my God.
And even that's why Thurman's come
sniffing
around again.
Bro.
Hope you haters heard that shit. Say it again. Say it again.
I just think that Danny Garcia fights the trendsetter, bro. You'll see Keith Thurman go down like that. You'll see Earl Spence go down like that. And now think about it.
Maybe even Charlo.
All them guys. Because think about it like
all
this,
them,
bro. Bro, you listen, you sitting
they
on the
was
couch
strictly
for a whole
in it for
year.
money. They was not in it for legacy at all.
You sitting on the couch for a whole fucking year, a whole 2 years, and now you're supposed to make 154 pounds as a grown ass man?
Ain't even scrambling. When a motherfucker want to fight, you gonna hear about it, bro. They in it for the money, bro. Thank you, man.
Bro, I've been saying this shit for
these
years,
motherfuckers all day about
and it's been going over people's head. Now it's more prevalent, and people are starting to know what I'm talking about. Ring rust is real, bro. It never looked effective. It never looked like it was no problem because in the PBC stable, they kept on fighting other guys with ring rust. So the fight looked competitive. But
Top Notch Boxing. I know you listening. You hear this shit? Motherfucker. This shit came up organically.
Yeah. Ring rust is a motherfucker, man.
Arguing with these motherfuckers on this bitch. Motherfucker gonna hit me talking about motherfucking Tanker Hall of Famer. Bitch.
Nah, not yet.
Man, motherfucker ain't nowhere near.
Not yet. Hall of Famers are crazy. They do crazy shit.
That's
like let's say Sugar Ray Leonard.
Hold on. Let me give you what I told him. I said, give me, besides the money that you talking about, that he a Hall of Famer. I said, what's sad is before Shakur, we was talking about Tank Devin, right? Everybody done moved up, right? Now we talking about Tank Shakur. Goddamn me. If he never get that motherfucker go up and Tank don't get them fights, then what? He just supposed to stay 135. Y'all still gonna consider him putting 130 pounds up and make him a Hall of Famer? That's bullshit. He gonna have to go to 140. Now, that's his choice. Like I said, that ain't, I ain't Tank. But in the motherfucking day, it won't be nothing there for him. To solidify himself. Like, you gotta solidify yourself as a boxer, bro. You can't just, because I'm undefeated, that makes me a Hall of Famer. You full of fucking shit, bro.
Bro, I remember when people said Broner was a Hall of Famer. Look how that shit turned out.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, bro, like, stop playing, bro.
It ain't over until it's over.
Man, I started this live off snapping like, man, y'all better go on somewhere. Motherfucker hit me on calling me on Instagram. I forgot that you can call motherfuckers on Instagram.
That's weird, nigga. That's weird as fuck.
Want to argue with me, bro? I'm like, what the fuck? Man, y'all better go on somewhere to shit. Then motherfucker talking about who the greatest
Mark, I'm calling you on Facebook in the morning, nigga.
That shit weird, bro. My phone was ringing. Bro, my phone was ringing, bro. And I'm like, the fuck is this shit, right? Now I'm like, I answer shit. Like, what's good? Oh, this top notch, man. I watched one of your videos, man. I got a couple questions for you. I said, what's good, bro? You trying to make me your content? No, man, I just want to know because you be talking hella stuff for your channel. Do about Tank. I said, I ain't talking shit about no Tank, but what's good? Oh, man, how you trying to say, like, you don't believe that he a Hall of Famer? And man, I said, y'all talk about that money shit. Oh, Ryan did XYZ. That's a keyword, him and Ryan. Who he did that with anybody else?
Hold on, Slick. Save your energy. This is for top notch, bro. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to you, man. Much respect for making that phone call, homie. But hey, if you want that fade, Nana set it up. This is a whole channel. You can go live and get that debate on.
I told him that, bro.
Get that debate on, man. Catch the fair one, nigga.
Bring your ass over here.
If you right, hey, nobody over here, man, fucking, you can bring your own judge.
Man, you gotta go back to the beginning of this motherfucker. I went in. I'm like, dog, y'all ain't
bring your own judge,
bro. Use y'all jaws with that men for eat some
bring
food.
your judge, and then you know what I'm saying. Y'all guess a number between 1 and 10, bro, and we'll pick another judge from one of the guys on our panel.
That nigga gonna say, and then you be talking stuff about Canelo. Hey, Canelo. I said, let me tell you something, nigga. To me, Oscar De La Hoya is number one. Oh, bullshit. I said, Canelo's still fucking fighting, nigga. Oh, no, fuck Canelo. You gonna promote Chavez? I said, yeah, man, go look at his record, bro. He got a nice record.
He beat Chavez twice.
I said, he beat Chavez twice. I said, but when Chavez, I said, I go deeper than that, I said, and I started my show the same way I was talking to him, bro, so he knew who I was talking about, but fuck it, I'm saying his name. See, I done got a couple glasses in me, and I wasn't trying to give him no shine. But at the end of the day, I said, I like Chavez, no doubt. No, he was a glorified dude at the fucking time. I said, go look at his fucking record. At 60-0, 70-0, and up. This motherfucker was still fighting people 1-0, 6-7. And you 60 in the hole, bro. You 60 and 0. And you fought a nigga that's 1-0. Stop playing with me, bro. And I was trying to tell him.
Save your smoke, bro. Save your smoke and invite him to the fade.
Yeah, I told him that shit, man. And I was like, bro, I said, my shit is a show, bro. I want to be entertained. I don't come here to try and be no fucking know-it-all, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Save your smoke,
I want to be entertaining. I said, but at the same time, you taking what you see on the show, bro. Don't you ever fucking what?
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Don't even look over there.
Act like me off, bro. I said, I like Chavez, bro, but in the motherfucking day, goddamn me, nah, you can't do that. Like, you can't call me on no shit. Like, don't call me on no shit like that, bro.
So let's break it down. Let's break it down into actual sections here. Slick, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions because it started this way and it's ending this way. Is it that you've got a show and you've got an opinion where you invite many other opinions into your show?
Yeah, that's how we learn.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're looking at it, right? I've told you, Heavy, Nine, Punch, whoever it might be, right? sometimes I'm going to come in and I'm going to ask dumb questions, because if I don't, I never learn. So is it more about the actual stand in the ground that they're actually not willing to give on someone else's opinion?
No, it's
Or
like
is
it pisses. It's them coming at me
or is it a accumulation of perhaps 1,000, 1,500 negative actually comments to your show?
Okay, check this out. No, I don't give a fuck about negative comments. Like I said, I love the trolls. I love all of them, right?
Yep.
And prime example, I got 9 on here. People don't know me and 9 have went back and forth. I don't know how many times. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, sometimes, even though we go back and forth on this phone, I sit home and sit there and think about the shit. Like, you know what? He probably right though. And then I go look up shit. And there's times we didn't have conversations where he'll call me back, like, Slick, man, type this in on YouTube, man. Go look at this shit. Like one night, he had me looking at fucking Olympics all fucking night, past Olympics. You understand what I'm saying? And I can't help but be like, you know what? This motherfucker right. You see what I'm saying?
So
this is shit. I don't like passive. What is it? Passive aggressive.
Yeah.
This is shit I don't like. Hey man.
no, you
like your
actually
show.
don't like. You don't like flexibility where someone comes in with one opinion, you've got another, and you've got to come to loggerheads, and it becomes disrespectful. Is that how I'm reading?
No, like you could get like, okay, now I can attest to this. I tell him this more. I probably said this more to him than I've ever said on this show. Clowns are clowns for a reason. Okay, they're my entertainment. So if you come to me as a simple discussion, you want to get mad, and because I don't know if you feel I'm right or you just get mad, you just became my entertainment at that moment, right? It's at the beginning. The disrespect starts at the beginning. That's what gets to me. When you say, man, I like your show, but with all due respect, I don't think you know what the fuck you talking about. Hold on, partner. You got me fucked up. Now you got my fucking attention. You see what I'm saying?
But you know
I don't
what,
like that shit.
You know
I
what,
don't-
D?
With
all due
Slick,
respect,
with all due
it's
respect,
it's like DJ.
I love your show,
Right?
But
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I feel you.
DJ, man, you a cool ass dude, but you's a bitch. What the fuck?
hang on,
That's an
Don't you?
oxymoron, bro.
Right? That's oxymoron, right? That shit don't work.
But you know what though, fellas?
I can't
This-
say
this
with
is
all
the
due
thing.
respect. With
Some
all due
people
respect,
out there,
DJ,
bro,
you
listen,
come on,
bro.
man.
Some people out there don't care about being right. They just want to prove you wrong. Do
Bro,
you
and
understand?
that's why I was telling them.
They
I
don't
said,
care
man,
about
y'all
being
tripping,
right.
bro.
They just want to prove you wrong. So they're gonna grasp at straws. They're gonna throw as much shit on the wall and see how much it stick. That's why I don't upload like that, because I couldn't deal with them
that
problems.
shit
I
went
could've cussed
from
that motherfucker out.
and you ain't going with the black man.
No.
You ain't going with the black man. He trying to get his fucking money.
Man,
I
fuck
was like, I
all
don't
that.
give a fuck about his money. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Simplify it for you. I'm
You
going to
say what, bro?
simplify
That
it for you, Nine.
What's that?
Everyone's a hero when they don't have a face and they don't have a name.
Facts.
Right? Everyone's a hero. Like, they want to come in and they want to, you know, when you can't trace a name and they've put some sort of other YouTube
What's good,
name or
G-Fish?
whatever it is, you don't get to see their face. Everyone's a hero and they feel tough.
The main character.
They feel empowered. Right?
Yeah.
Especially if you've been exercising.
Yeah.
And then you sit there when you start spitting facts. But man, shut up, get off my phone. Like, what you talking about? And then I told him, come on the show, man. You called me obviously today because you know I'm going live tonight. Come on. I will eat your ass for lunch, bro. Like, stop playing with me, bro.
But
like,
see, the whole
I'm
thing
not
for me though,
understanding.
Fish, salute.
The whole thing for me though is this: sports is a way to escape the bullshit. So I'm not gonna put race, religion, and all that shit inside sports.
Thank you,
I'm not
bro.
me personally. I'm not about to do that.
Bruh.
It's a time and a place for that shit.
And it
At
was
a
his
church.
and it, what killed
You know what I
me,
mean?
What killed me, that was his last Hail Mary. And then I heard you say, you let Ryan off the hook, but you all on. I said, man, I don't give a fuck about the money. I don't give a fuck about none of that fucking shit, bro. Like, stop that shit, bro. And I'm sick of motherfuckers talking about when they put that shit out in the air, you can't critique
I'm
it.
bringing punch to Australia, and it's nothing but race and religion. You get over here, Punch, with your little cheap shots and your fan flying, bud.
I don't care about that religious
he's
shit.
made my list.
I don't care about religious shit. I respect everybody for what they believe in, but when it comes to sports, and you think you trying to equate that for what the fuck happened in the ring, if you think, goddamn me, you can pick a side because of race, you's a fool. Cause when you get in that ring, that shit don't matter. None of that shit. I ain't trying to hear that because both of y'all had. Because in boxing, both of you got an opportunity in that fucking ring to settle the score, bro.
Slick, I'll give you the reality check on boxing and call it been in there for 5 minutes, 10 years, whatever. The reality check is you don't know what you're going to get because you could get a poor judge's decision. Right. That's actually the reality. And if you're betting on boxing, like you're actually putting your hard-earned money on boxing, you're an idiot. I'm sorry to tell you.
Yep.
Man, bro, on everything. That dude, the question was, and this is what the whole thing. Man, you saw what Tank say, that dude better be if ain't no Hall of Famer. Okay, fine, motherfucker, but this nigga defended belts. What makes you think that I said that's a kettle calling a pot black, ain't it? You can't do that. Like that shit burns me, bro. I don't understand it. It was like, damn, bro, what the fuck?
Bro, don't allow that shit to burn you, bro. Don't allow
like, that shit. No, not like that. It's just like, okay, so this is how I look at it, right? I look at like, okay, I'm trying to build something, right? Right? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to build, like, I don't look at this as a live. This is a podcast. This is a show. You understand me? But don't come like think because you hear how I'm talking or whatever the case may be. This is slick, letting everybody else get their opinions in to make a good discussion for the people. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But don't think because you watching that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? I get enough of that shit from real boxers who say, oh, if you never jumped in the ring before, you don't know shit. Now, that is true to a certain degree, but you're not going to tell me that I ain't never watched boxing. You're going to tell me that I don't know this, that, and the third. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I feel like it's true to a certain extent, but like
to a certain extent, right?
Yeah, nigga.
I can't tell you how
he needed to have his right hand up. Right. You know what I mean?
Thank you. You understand what I'm saying, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, you not finna come at me like that, especially that passive aggressive shit, because you a stand, bro. You not even a casual. You a stand, bro. Take his dick out your mouth. Man, take a Hall of Famer. How, dude?
But you know what though, bro? Fuck it. You didn't already gave him 15 minutes of fame.
Bruh,
shout out
to him. The dude told me, no, fuck him. The dude told me, goddamn me, that, man, you saying that Mayweather ain't a Hall of Famer. I said, who the fuck? Click. You fucking idiot. Did you say what?
Man,
what?
People go, it's stupid people. It's more stupid people out there than smart people, man. They don't know shit about boxing.
That shit is weird to me, bro. Like, come on, bro. And then you gonna get mad, like, okay, when it comes to Mexicans is like a debate, bro. Like, you could really debate it, right? Right? They got several, you know, you got Barrera, you got all them, right? You know, we saw Barrera take out what's my boy name? Prince. Nassim, right?
Nassim Hamed, yeah.
All that shit. It's you got people, they got belts under these dudes accumulated belts and all that shit. I get that. You can debate that. But you're not gonna just tell me that off the rip, this dude ain't even retired yet, that he bet until Canelo retire and I says his shit, he not better than fucking
Canelo's strength and Inoue's strength is this. They out hustling the boxing world. That's what the fuck they doing. They out hustling everybody. Canelo is the ink ain't even dry on the Belanga fight, on the contract on the Belanga fight, and he's already talking about another possible opponent.
And then you know when people hear people, this is the thing too. You know how okay, my guys who listen to football and baseball and basketball, You know when a motherfucker don't know what they talking about. And then I'm speaking from experience, okay? Experience. Because all they do is regurgitate what they heard off ESPN, right? That's me when it comes to basketball, baseball, football. I don't know shit about it like that. I got a football team, but I don't file like that. You get what I'm saying? And I do regurgitate shit I hear off ESPN. That's what these motherfuckers be doing to me, bro. I'll be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is you talking about? Man, you ain't even mention Salvador Sanchez. Nigga, he died at 23. He died at 23. Yeah, he was projected to be the next great, but can you call him that? I'm just being honest, right? Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, bro.
Man, fuck him. You know, and no disrespect to him, man, but shit, bro. Listen, if you got a problem with Slick and y'all disagree, this is a whole platform, bro. And he opens up the platform for anybody. So, man, speak your piece, man. Get your fade
I'll be
on.
telling you, motherfucker. And
It'll be fair
the thing
work.
is, that's not like I said, I don't want my platform to be that. It's not the, and no hate on no other platform. I just don't want the arguments. I don't want all that shit. I like healthy discussions. But don't ever think, like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
If you starting to get, hey, Slick, if you starting to get haters, mate, you're about to take off with this channel.
Damn right. Now, I salute the punch, though, bro. I promise to God. Now I see what you're talking about. Motherfucker. Like, stop playing with me, bro. Like, bro, and I ain't good with names. And everybody know I'm not good with names. I'm Mr. Yeah, I know, but don't think I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm like the stuttering motherfucker. You get me pissed off, that shit get to coming, goddamn me. Ain't gonna be no stuttering. You gonna get, boy, fucking with me. I keep telling them, hey, Nine, what'd you say if they're a teaspoon of pimping? Goddamn me.
Just a teaspoon.
Like, let me tell you what I told him. I said, and I saw this shit resonate so hard. I said, you know why the sidewalks was made? Because you ain't made for the streets, bitch. Keep your ass on the sidewalk. Fuck on. I'm the streets. You better.
Man, on that note, man, I'm dipping out, man. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah,
you know
thanks, Nine. But I got a bit of a challenge for Slick before he actually pulls the pin on this.
What's up?
Do you actually watch your chat? You've actually got some pretty regulars that come in here for Chappelle, G Fish.
Yeah. Hey, wait till you see them guys getting here together, yo. G Fish and Chappelle.
Oh my God.
You go
Mexican
back off.
vodka,
You
too.
go
Don't
back
forget
off and just watch
Mexican
the
vodka.
shit. You gonna get your popcorn and get ready.
Oh, I'm not backing off. I'm buying Punch return trip to Australia after tonight. You get across here.
You wanna watch goddamn me learn about football? Boy, that boy G Fish and Chappelle, boy. They been riding with me since my other channel, bro. They get on here, boy. They steal the show. They steal the show. I swear to God, bro. But yeah, no, it's been some regulars over here, man. No doubt. 100%. Here he is before we get up out of here. There he is, G Fish. What's happening, baby?
But they did. I gotta back it up. Watch the replay, man. They got my boy hot up here, man. What the fuck going on?
Man. I get a lot of people, man, that just want to hit me on Instagram. And it's cool that everybody listen to me when I say follow me on Instagram. But I be wanting to get on the show, bro. Like I think they just be wanting to test the temperature before they jump on, because I wasn't for it today. Like I said, life be life, and then today was just the right day.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You know how I be boxing around a debate.
Right.
Because you allow this for the roll, people. I ain't talking about Pell. I'm talking about some people be la 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 la, and there don't be no substance to that shit, man.
Yeah, facts.
But I'm gonna take a jab at my boy Chappelle. What up, Pell? Hey, look, man, I need you to acknowledge me as your football king, right? After that asshole you took. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and lick your wounds, brother. Hey, what's up, panel?
Yeah, this is my boy DJ, my boy Mark. They from Australia, man. DJ getting to American football now. And I was just telling him that.
I was trying to G Fish, and you know what? There's bit of a regular that comes here that was on the New Orleans Saints, and they've just disgraced themselves this whole season. So I'm trying to be respectful, but listen, who you got tomorrow? Are you going to watch the fight tomorrow, or it doesn't interest you? Murdazoliev and Tim Tszyu.
For you, man. I'm gonna make sure I watch that.
It's gonna be Amazon.
Don't spend your money for me. Spend your money for you.
No, it's free for us. That's a free fight.
It's free for them.
Oh, Slick, don't make me buy a plane ticket over there. You'll piss me off because $70 Australian. $70
man, you got to learn how to
free
jinx it.
fights.
Never mind.
Bullshit, BJ. That's a lie. It's only $69.95.
Oh, yeah. That's about the only time you've been accurate, Mark.
Worth every cent, mate. Worth every cent.
Yeah, that's you're only accurate once every year, so 5 cents. You've got.
Sometimes I'm not even accurate like that.
All I know is I got to watch that joint. And Slick said, "Goddamn me, like 5-6 times you got him pissed, boy."
Yeah, boy. Like, I'm talking about, boy. Yeah, it be killing me because, like, if y'all been watching the past shows, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been mentioning, like, people been coming in, so like, y'all be coming in Instagram. Come on over here, bro. Like, you know, and it was just what got me today that they were bold enough to call me on Instagram. Like I said, I forgot that you can call people on Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Usually, I be going back and forth with them and just, in the DMs. You know what I'm saying? This time I got a couple calls. I'm like, what? Oh man,
Why you didn't screen for that joint and put that shit as a short?
Man, because that passive aggressive shit gets me, bro.
That's why we come. Look, that's why we come from the same area. So like, look, you got the boxing. So on Sundays, I be part of the football community, right? And they be hitting me with that shit, and I be chilling. Man, one dude, this man pushed me to that point. I gotta send you the link, man. I cuss his ass slam all the way out. I'm talking about worse than Chappelle. Me and Chappelle going back and forth.
I'm playing with you, Slick. I'm playing with you.
This dude will call me. This dude will call me on Facebook. Yeah, man. I'll be forgetting all that stuff you can call people on, bro. But no, I'm gonna start going live on Sundays too. I do. I want to. I'm probably gonna do it like every other Sunday.
But no, what's crazy? People be just saying certain things. I can see if the point. I wasn't there for discussion, but some people just say shit like and throw shit against the wall like spaghetti. Like, man, you gotta have fact and substance to what you saying.
Something. I just think people like when they hear me up here. What gets me, and I ran into this more than a couple of times. Like I say, they take the show like, oh, you get what I'm saying? Like you just can't get on a platform because I see a lot of other platforms and they get up there like they know it all. I want to attract people who want to learn. I want to attract people who do know what they're talking about. I want to attract the whole variety. I don't want to come up here and be like, yeah, this and that. Y'all know what the fuck y'all talking about, but I don't want to come off like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So some stuff I be knowing, but I leave it up to somebody ask me or, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I think people, they'll watch me and they be like, oh, this motherfucker don't know shit. And then but then they're not bold enough to come on this motherfucker. But then I done been on Greg Hackett. I done been on Blood Boxing. And I done held my own on all them channels. All of them told me like, yeah, you on your shit. You know what I'm saying? But see, I go to their platforms and I just be like I am on here until somebody on their platform challenge me. And I'm like, hold on now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my channel, like I say, I want to run it as a show, bro. Like I got a bigger view. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I already know the division you got. You told me that like 3 years ago what you was trying to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, some people try to push you to the point, like you know me for a minute. And I don't like besides me and Pell, other than that, I'll be chilling. And then like even when me and Pal go back and forth, people don't know that we know each other like in a
Right.
whole other community.
And y'all don't
So
get disrespectful. It'd be entertaining as fuck. It'd be entertaining.
We call
bro.
that we call that passion, G Fish.
Yeah.
Like
Passion.
you get passionate about it. So
nah, but some people I be putting in the blender, boy.
Yeah, you
And this
do.
ain't and that shit don't be just all useful. That should be football talk. I be figure four leg locking motherfuckers. They don't know how to get
Hey,
out
not
that
that,
shit,
not
man.
this one, not the last one, but the one before that. I was like, damn, G Fish shut the shit down right this.
Because if I don't know it, I'm not gonna just speak on that shit. I'll just goddamn do my research about it, or just sit in the cut and listen to some of my other opinions and make my own decision. I don't
Right.
just be like, yo, you don't know shit. Da, 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 da.
And that'd be my thing. Like I just said, like when it go to football, basketball, baseball, I watch ESPN, but I know I'm gonna regurgitate that shit because I really don't be into it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like I'm not online reading and knowing what this guy got for this and why he want to be traded. I'm not. That's not me. But this boxing shit though, shit. This shit.
G,
I will say it
I
again. This shit on every TV right now in my house. I got my daughters. Like I swear to God, I go in the bedroom, they watching this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I watch it so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
G, I actually come here as part of my homework. Like just swallow that for a minute. I ask questions. Yes, I've got an opinion. It'll be shut down because whether it be slick,
Not like
punch,
that.
heavy, whatever, you got to be open to learning. And I said this a little bit before to Slick when he was getting antagonized by some of the haters. Look, if you turn up and you wake up every day like you know it all, you're robbing yourself. You're not robbing anyone else, you're robbing yourself. So you need to go somewhere where you can ask questions, you can have robust conversations and just learn. So between heavy, slick, punch, nine, not so much punch. He's on my list tonight, but it's a good conversation to have.
Which is
And I'm going to ask you something.
yeah.
Give me your next 5 fights at 154, assuming Tim Tszyu wins tomorrow. What's your next 5 fights at 154?
He asking me or he asking Slick.
I was finna say, remember DJ G Fish is like a novice to box. He'll watch it, but he don't know much. I was about to say,
look, he
yeah.
knows more. He's a little bit like RC. He knows more than he actually gives
I'm
away.
be honest with you. I'm be honest with you. He's strictly football. He don't live. See the thing about RC
well,
is,
let's change the question then. Let's go for who would you like to see? Forget your next 5 fights. Who would you like to see in any division?
I mean, I'm biased. You already know it's Tank and anything.
right.
Oh,
Right.
get out of
Right,
here with your
right.
hand picking bullshit.
Hey man, we from the same city.
He
Don't
gonna
sound
ride with it.
biased.
This is the true. Now, when you want to call somebody casual, he's a true casual, bro. He don't get to statistics of boxing. He don't get into who's in the rankings. He don't know none of that. Like, but
Hey,
football is
come
G Fish
on,
passion.
Slick. I'm amateur 101.
But see, the thing is, you took interest. Like his interest isn't boxing. He fuck with boxing because he know me and stuff like that. But like, if you was like, y'all gotta learn G Fish background. G Fish coach football. Like G Fish passion is football, bro.
Did he coach the
He fuck with
Saints?
basketball too, though. But his
Did he
passion
coach
is
the
football.
Saints?
No, hell no.
Did I what?
Shout out RC.
Did you he was taking a shot at RC, said, did he coach the Saints?
I thought
Nah,
I
that's his name RC, the one
No.
that
You know Rob. Yeah, Rob from New Orleans.
Oh yeah, y'all. Look, I gotta catch up with him because I hope he watched that Washington and Baltimore game when he questioning me about DMV.
Yeah,
And they broke and people that week put all that shit on the Instagram, and when people was like, "Oh, y'all, but y'all from the DMV," even Cameron acknowledged it on his channel when May said something about it. He was like, "Nah, it ain't. Baltimore's not part of the DMV. They got beef."
Oh, okay.
Remember when he tried to break it down? He's like, my man in Norfolk. I don't give a
Yeah.
damn about your man in Norfolk, bro. I live this shit. Like,
Nah.
the food ain't the same. Like, even on my football show, they try to break that joint down, and I'm like, yo, the two cities got different cultures. You got house music over here, and you got go-go on the other side. The food ain't even the same.
Right. Two different coaches.
Yo,
Two different coaches. You say you do a football show now?
no, I'm talking about going on this other
Oh, okay.
platform.
You need
You
to
might
do
as
a
well say,
football show. You need to do a football show.
man, I be too busy rock bottoming them dudes over there, man. The
Man,
dude, hey,
you
look,
need to get on your own show.
the dude will try to tell me something about the Eagles or whatever, right? Because he an Eagles fan, and he be trying to like, I be going to war with him because he be trying to like Mr. Know It All or whatever, right? And just because you spoke at Drake and you watched the game, don't be shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then he was like talking all this shit. And he was like, but you don't understand. See, I'm trying to learn. You ain't. I was like, you could do that shit with them other dudes on your platform. Motherfucker, I was 12 rows away and I seen the DN square dancing for $20 million. And he couldn't get past the dude. He talking about some, yeah, but I know football. I was like, motherfucker, I was at the game. I went live on your platform from my seat and seen the dude.
That'd be my thing too. Like you gotta go to a fight, this and the third. You know what I'm saying? Or show true interest before you raise your voice at me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, salute to Boss Life, man. I ain't seen Boss Life in a minute, bro. Boss Life G Talk TV. What's good, man? You got a channel now? You didn't change your name, bro. You got some extras on it now. G Talk TV. You got a channel now, Boss Life? That's my guy. That dude be cracking some jokes for that ass. He be having me dying.
But like how you said, I remember you said about people trying to test your knowledge and stuff like that. But I know I did it on a lower level, but I know part of the game, whatever. Even if I did that shit on a lower level, but it ain't no coincidence that I wasn't even a head coach. I was defensive coordinator, but motherfuckers damn near consider me the head coach to a point where I was in the top 5 coaches, and motherfuckers still acknowledge me to this day. And I've been out the game for 5 years. There's people in the streets that still run up on me trying to pick my brain that's coaching now.
Right.
It wasn't a coincidence that I was in the top 5, and then every year my fucking defense was ranked in the top 5, or my team was ranked in the state within the top 15. It wasn't a mistake that we went nationals and went to fucking Florida.
Well, when I get this Sunday thing, I'm going to get you over on with me. I'm going to get RC on this motherfucker. I want to do a Sunday show.
Well, I'm telling you, man, y'all better bring y'all guns, man. Tell me, fuck with me.
I can't wait, bro. I can't wait, man. But y'all, I'm going to go ahead and shut this motherfucker down, though.
Peace.
I'm going to go ahead and shut it out. Good shit, G-Fish. Thanks for coming through, Brody.
No problem, man.
Mark, salute to you, fam. Appreciate you, bro.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to be here.
All right. See you, mate.
Yep. DJ, salute to my boy DJ, my boy Punch, my boy Nine for coming through, bro, man. Help your boy ease his mind. I hope everybody who's checking me out right now between YouTube and Boxing GMT over there on X, man. If you're on X, man, please share this stream. And everybody that was over this way, please hit the like button. I am your boy Slick 50, man. I will be back tomorrow for the Tim Zoo and Bachram fight. Come through, show up, show out. You understand me? Don't do it no other way. You know what I mean? And if you got issue, holler at your boy. I'm up out of here. Deuces.